What's up, guys? We should go live in just a second here. Wait for a couple minutes for this channel to start. Oh, we got a commercial here. Let's check this out. Just want to make sure the sound works here. Okay, cool. We'll turn that off. Great. What's happening, guys? So, they have Auction Anonymous over at the other channel at Grimes Finds. Looks like they're going over a little bit. But I'm doing the thing just spur of the moment. Because, to be honest, I didn't do any videos the last couple of days. So, you know, just do something interactive. And this is actually something that I've been thinking about. Sorry, I'm tired today. I'm like working on 1,010 projects. But a lot of exciting stuff. I'm going to share some of it in just a few minutes. What's up, Detective Steve? Good seeing you. Thank you for sending me that email. You know what? I got the email, but I haven't even checked the website yet. But I did see that you sent me an email or a message on Facebook. So got to check that again. What's up, Broken Arrow? How you doing? So it's been crazy. So, you know, as a few people come in, so we got 17 right now. Well, there's still another auction show going on. They're going a little bit over, it looks like. But as people are coming in, we do something. We did it on the live chat before where we actually go to the online websites and we look at different auctions. And I'll just give you guys more opinions on them. What's up, James Hill from Texas? Nevermore Antiques, what's happening? Hey, from Canada, Justin Germain. I saw you guys writing in French earlier. I was trying to read it to practice my French, but it's pretty embarrassing, so we're not going to do that. I took French in school like 400 years ago, and I sucked at it. Supra in the house. What's up, Supra? Hello from Charlotte. What's up, Laura Lynn? Nice seeing you guys. I'm waiting till a few people come in, and then we're going to get started. Hey, Michigan, I was just there. Tier 1 Collectibles. Oh, Imperial Peach, what's happening? Tier 1 Collectibles. Why does that sound familiar? Comic book guy, maybe? Sounds so familiar. Maybe it's just because it's collectibles. Gun to Nezhoda, working. No, oh, cool. You're saying everybody's working, okay? No, you're saying everything is working. Cool, yeah. So I'm working on like all these different deals right now. It's actually pretty crazy. So you guys saw we updated, if you follow our storyline, there was actually a unit that just sold for $28,750. That video is coming up Friday. So Jeremy Hales from What the Hell's over there, he said like, hey, you better keep it till Friday. So we're keeping it till Friday. Yeah, you know, Rob tries to do as good as he can, you know. I mean, you got to remember, when we go through his stuff, it's spur of the moment. You know, we're looking at a lot of stuff. But me and Rob go way back, you know. Actually, I ended up selling it to him, and I made a lot of money on it. He's going to make a lot of money on it. So everybody's doing good, you know. I'm happy with it. Will, oh, you were looking for all the military items, right, Will? I think you sent me an email. Actually, I have something. If you shoot me a message on Facebook later, I'll give you my cell number, and you can text message me. I should be at the store for sure. Like the next couple of days, I'm working on big projects, but I should be back at the store permanently like Monday, Tuesday, and I'll send you some really killer pictures. Where the hell do you store all your stuff? Do you have your own storage facility? I probably need to, but I have storage units all over the place. And now it's getting look more and more that we have to shut down our store. I mean, they're buying us out, so it's actually a good deal for us. But I'm going to have a huge move coming, so... What's up, Washington Thrifting Adventures? I like the name. Sweet, thanks, brother. Okay, yeah, so just send me a message, and then we'll hook up sometimes next week. Have any tips for negotiations? Well, whatever you see Tatiana and Casey doing a video, don't do it. I'm a fan of the show. Cool, awesome. So check out our YouTube channel. Hopefully you like something. So, guys, okay, we have 54 people watching. Let me see if they still have the other thing going on. Okay, looks like they're still chatting on that thing, too. But basically, what we're going to do, we're going to look at online auction sites. I'll give you guys more opinions. If you guys are a member of the channel, which costs $5 a month, you can submit your own auctions in your area that you want me to take a look at it, and I'll give you opinions. So that's a benefit for being a member. What's up, HRFL13CA? What's up, Maryland? Hey, Borderline, how are you? Are they done over there, Borderline? So if you're a member of the channel, you can submit your own auctions, and we'll take a look at them. If you're a VIP member, then you can submit them in like a week in advance or a few days in advance, and we'll come online and we'll take a look at them. We can talk about them. You watch the channel. Thank you for watching the channels. Oh, thank you, Thrifting Adventures. I'm glad you like the channel. Most expensive comics, Flash #1, $25,000, and I sold it too cheap. Yeah, they try to buy us out of the out of our store. So we have a 7-year lease. I mean, we have an agreement with them, which is really good for us. I mean, it's good for all parties. So, but I actually had another meeting about that today, and it looks like they will buy us out. So they're wrapping it up on the other channels. So we'll just wait a couple minutes so people can come over. But yeah, so if you're a member of the channel, you can submit your auctions on any online auction website, and we will take a look at the auction. So if not, I'm just going to go around and see auctions that interest me, and we'll just talk about them. And I'm hoping that you learn something. I get a lot of crap for sharing a lot of information like this. Thoughts on closing the store? You know, it's like everything in life. It's bittersweet. So I used to have, and this is really embarrassing to be honest, but I used to have a small store. That was a 1,000 square feet store, and we closed that down one time. My daughter was born. And it was just really hard. You know, I really wanted Casey to really concentrate on our child, and I don't want to have it raised by somebody else. Amazing Fantasy 15. I got one. I just listed one yesterday. So I closed that store down because it just wasn't making enough money to justify it. I was doing a swap meet at the time. I was making way more money. So when I closed that store down, I actually cried, which is really weird because I don't get emotional about a lot of stuff. But, you know, it was a project, and we did it at the time, and it seemed just like... It wasn't failure, it was just a change of business strategy, and we closed that down, and then we totally powerhoused it in a swap meet, and then it turned out into a much bigger store, so... Hey, thanks, I appreciate it. Guten Abend, Rene aus Atlanta. Guten Abend, Hauptmann. Hi, friends. Hey, John Sisk. Lauren Cole City. What's up, Lauren Cole City? So just in a few minutes, we'll start looking at lockers. Let me see how they still go next door. They're still chatting. Okay. Okay, we got 70 watching, so I guess we'll start in a second. Yeah, Amazing Fantasy 15, that's a great comic. I got one graded at a 1.0, which is super low, and I have it listed. Are we going to open up at another spot? So I'm not sure yet, so I have a lot of eBay stuff sitting, so worst case scenario that will happen is we might just do a warehouse and do a lot of online stuff to kind of get caught up on that and get that rolling and then do a store. But at the same time, we are looking for a store. So when we do the next store, hey, Cleason Newth is good, doing good, thank you. So when we do the next store, I don't want, like, this store right now is 7,000 square feet. I'm looking at around 15,000 square feet. I want about $12,000 to $13,000, 13,000 square feet retail space, and then 2,000 square feet eBay offices and sorting area. How big was your store, Nevermore Antiques? And if you say small, I'll tell you what the number one mistake is. I'm actually thinking about doing a video and tell people all the mistakes that I learned through several different stores. Coming down to South Bay, yeah. To drive to South Bay is a bit pain too, but yeah, we'll see. 15,000 square feet is good. But you know what? It's actually less work when you have a bigger store because you can afford to hire more employees. We'll see. Well, the store is still open until next year, March for sure, so... Oh, I got a whole bunch of tips, Broken Arrow. I mean, if you have specific questions, I'll answer them. Hey, New England Fish, thank you. I'm glad you could come in too. So make sure, guys. So right now we have 64 people watching, only 30 thumbs up. So let's get some thumbs up. It's about 15 square feet. Yeah, see, that's the problem. Like, my first store was about 1,000 square feet, and that's just too small. When you buy a store that size, all you're doing is you're buying a prison for yourself. You have to be there all the time. With our store, it's about 7,000 square feet. And it affords itself to have 2 full-time employees run the store, so I don't have to be there. And I don't care how much money you make or how much you love what you do. If you constantly have to be all the time, it's not a choice, but you have to be there, you're going to hate life. Yeah, same thing. You got burned out. You had a resell kit store. You just don't want to get burned out. The nice thing to me, if I get burned out, then all I'm going to do is I hop in a car, I go to an auction, I check out other stores, or I go to the movies, you know, so, and I don't get burned out. Oh, that sounds cool. I happened to buy a unit for $20 full of World War II collectibles. Yeah, so see, you and your mom ran the store. It's just not, you need to make a big store so you can afford to get employees. It's so key. I sold most of the Lionel stuff. I still got some of those vintage war sets, and I don't even know where they are. I might have some G-scale stuff. But it's, I didn't sell it because it didn't sell. Like, I literally have rooms of just merchandise packed from top to bottom. You know, like, I have easy $500,000 worth of eBay stuff, if not $1 million. So that's why I'm saying, once the store gets sold, we might concentrate 1 year on a warehouse and just totally get the streamline to eBay again. So I really should be having 10,000 items on eBay at any given time. That's the truth. That's where we're going to go. Yeah, no, if you will get employees that steal from you. You get I think what's my now billings in the store. You need to get good employees and you need to have good cameras, but I mean employees make all the difference. I'm lucky my employees don't steal. So I'm pretty lucky. I bought liquidation stuff in the past. So if you guys have specific questions, you can super chat and I'll answer that. So like I said, we're gonna start looking at different lockers online. See if they're still going. Yeah, they're still going. Still chatting. Okay. All right. Maybe I'll do this a little bit earlier next time. How many active listings right now? About 240, I think. Actually, you guys want to go look? We'll go look. Come on. Let's go look. Let me switch the setting here really quick. There we go. We'll go check out our active listings right now. If it doesn't work out, the store will be converted to a warehouse. We don't know what's going to happen yet. I mean, we'll see. So, like, to be honest, guys, I haven't spent too much time thinking what happens because the deal isn't done yet. Today I had a meeting which really, like, I got a lot more information about what's going on. And before I would say the deal is probably like 50-50. And, oh, somebody has an offer right here. Let's take a look. The deal was 50-50, and after the meeting today, I think the deal is 80. The deal is 85, 85.15, so I think it's almost done. So this guy's offering us $5,000 for comic book. We're asking $6,000 for. That's too low. But we'll counter with him for like 5,300. I told him 5,500 before. See if he does. That's a really good deal. It's first appearance of Iron Man. How did I get started? Since I was a little kid, I was always buying and selling, and it just escalated. Hey, Victoria from Houston. So I'll try to answer all you guys' questions, but like in this kind of stream, so on Monday we do, Sunday we do a Q&A where we answer a lot of questions. So this stream, I kind of want to look at lockers and just share some of my knowledge. We only have 73 people watching right now, but that's because the other thing is still going on. How do you know how much you spent if you don't know the history of items? It's like an educated guess. I mean, it's like... It's like everything else in life. You get experience. I can look at a unit, and we're actually going to look at units here in just a second. I'm going to explain some of my thought process. So this is the book right now. I told the guy we do 5,300. Hey, Destin Germain. I think I say that right since it's German. Germain. He sent us a $2 super chat, and he said first super chat. Thank you, Destin. I appreciate it. So here I'm going to show you guys what we have for sale right now. This is the store setting. We don't want to do that. That picture's so bad. We need to update that. See other items. Hello from Australia. What's up, Sir Necromancer? Good seeing you. New England Fish, hello. Hit the like button. Yes, guys. So if you're here, it doesn't cost you anything. Give it a thumbs up. That helps the channel. It helps the stream. I think I can zoom in this one a second. Command plus. Yep. There you guys can see it's a little bit better. And I will go highest first. So I listed a bunch of comics yesterday. So somebody asked how many items we have online listed right now. And it's 266. Our most expensive item is these two quads. I'll put them at $20,000 a piece, which is a little high, but it's actually good. So, and I'm watching my live feed, so it's actually a couple of minutes delayed. You guys see? Oh, I'm showing the wrong screen. Sorry, guys. Hold on a quick second. I was just wondering how come it doesn't update you guys so you see a screen. I just realized I'm showing the wrong screen. I'm so sorry about that. Hold on a quick second. Properties. We need... Okay, now, can you guys see my eBay screen now? Cancel. Okay, I'm gonna wait a second until you guys confirm you can see my eBay screen. Share. Yes, share. Share this video. Tell your friends about it. Okay, you see the eBay screen. Sorry, nobody told me I was talking about eBay. You guys didn't even see it, so... Oops, somebody just sent off again. Let's go check what he sent back. I just sent him 5,300. So you guys actually get to see what we do. The nice thing about today, we don't have a time limit. So this comic I was asking $6,000 for. Oh, this is something different sent offer. He sent us an offer for President Bush challenge coin. We were asking 100. He's asking us $2.55. So I'm obviously dealing with an idiot here. So he's wanting a 97.45% discount. We're just gonna go ahead and decline that. Stupid. That's probably somebody watching right now, so that's an idiot offer. You're just wasting my time, and you're wasting your stream time because I'm trying to teach you stuff. Normally, what I do now when I do eBay, like if I put items on there, I'll put like a 70% minimum offer price, so when I get a stupid offer like this, I don't have to waste my time with it. But okay, anyway, here's the eBay screen. You'll see some of the stuff. So like our biggest items is large quartz crystals. I have them at $20 a piece. They're probably worth like $10,000 to $15,000 a piece. I can sell them fast. For in a store, they would go for more. And then we have a lot of comics. Team USA basketball for $8,000. This Iron Man comic right here for $6,000 is that's somebody just offered $5,000. 97% off. What a dumbass. I probably shouldn't say. So looks like the other stream just finished, so we'll probably get some more people coming into it. With 85 people, smash that thumbs up button. As soon as we get 80 thumbs up, we got 85 people in there. As soon as we have 80 thumbs up, we're going to start looking at online auctions. Oh my god, I just got another offer. Hold on a second. I'm not even going to do this on the screen now. $15. Yeah, so alright, I'm going to have to put that guy on block bidders list because somebody's obviously in the stream, wants to get some attention and offers like everything 95% off. So that's one thing. Whenever you're in retail, you unfortunately have to deal with idiots. It's just part of life. Yeah, check this book out here, Captain America. I like these Golden Age books. So you know how I told you guys before that collectibles always have a cycle? This book right here is 1942. Much rarer than the stuff from the 60s. You know, almost a 20-year difference. Actually, 25-year difference almost. Look at these graphics right here. And this thing is only $2,500. So, more hassle. Anything with motors. Things that have motors on them are always a hassle. Things that have a title with them, hassle. So, like, I'll buy stuff with things with a title, but they have to be huge profit margins. So tomorrow, not tomorrow, I'm gonna do a bonus videos, which is comics and toys and things like that. That should be released tomorrow. With 71, we need 9 more thumbs up. Then we go to auctions. And on Friday, we have that $28,750 video. Do you guys want to know on some of the secret projects I'm working on? I tell you what, let's get to 80 thumbs up. I'll tell you 2 secret projects I'm working on, which is going to be pretty exciting. So I think they both will happen. Actually, one of them I'm 95% sure. The other one I'm still working on. But they're going to be really cool. They're going to be more interaction with you guys and more free lessons. So with 74 thumbs up, we need 80 thumbs up. 80 thumbs up, I want to share 2 secret projects I'm working on. Alright, so here's, you just see some of my eBay auctions. So if like 266, I like really don't list anything under $50 unless I have a lot of it. Or it's super easy to list. I'm probably going to start having Tatiana list for me too, and I'm like, whatever sells, you get 20%. Good way to make some money. Come on, 80. And yes, if you guys have an important question, do a super chat. Oh, we had 80 thumbs up. Okay, so let's go to storage. We're going to start out with storage treasures. And then we'll go to the different websites. So that's 2 different projects I'm working on. The project that's 95% done, I'm supposed to sign a contract probably later on this week, if not early next week, where I'm going to Twitch stream. And this is poker related. I'm going to play poker tournaments live online. I'm going to Twitch stream it probably like 15 hours a month. What's up, LA? Fernando Garcia from downtown LA. But so I'm going to Twitch stream live poker, which is, I'm supposed to do 15 a month, 15 hours. But I'll probably end up doing like 5 to 10 a week. So that's really exciting. That's going to be fun. And it's going to be all poker and stuff like that. And then the other project I'm working on. So we're talking to 2-3 different online storage auction websites right now. And I'm not going to say which one, just to protect everybody. And, you know, we're working out different deals. Actually, I talked to another one today that I really want to work with. And we're going to see if we can make that happen. But we're probably starting going to do free classes. But we're not trying to sell you a package for $500 or anything like that. It's going to be totally free. It's just going to be done through their websites. And we're going to start giving you tips. And any question that you guys can imagine relating to buying and selling, to storage auctions or different things like this, we're going to do like educational videos for free. And we'll also, let me turn this off here. We're also going to do like these type of things where we do live auctions, and then also our images and all this stuff will be affiliated with the company. So that one is still like 50-50 because I have 3 I have 3 companies I'm really talking to 2, but I make contact with a 3rd one today, so we got to make sure that all works. So if that works out, that's going to be really, really exciting. Cool, I said it correctly. So now we're going to go, we got 80 thumbs up. We're going to look at a couple different storage auctions, and I'm going to give you tips. So I'm assuming some of you guys buy storage auctions, right? Everybody give a thumbs up right now in the chat if you buy storage auctions. See how many people are in there. Yeah, New England Fish. That's going to be cool. So the lessons we're going to give there, it's not going to be just buying storage auctions, even though it's going to be an online storage auction websites. But I'm going to share some of my experiences. I just realized it's dark in here. I'm going to share some of my experiences where, you know, things that we learned about doing a store, like the big lessons. It's a lot easier to have a big store than a small store. Display cases, camera, just like all the different things that we ran across. You had some class eye wash things. Oh, you know what, Kathy? I think we sold all those. I have a lady that loves those. I know what you're talking about, those old cups they put in, right? Otherwise, I would send them to you. More unboxing videos. Yes, more coming. So tomorrow I got a bonus video coming that's toys, comics, and just out of some really cool magazines. You've never... It doesn't make you nervous, thrifting adventures. Look, man, you know, anything in life, you take some chances. Buy a small one first. Buy a cheap one. So if you buy a really cheap one, you get more chances of... You're just risking money, basically. Excuse me, guys. You're basically risking money, but you're basically risking your work time. I meant to say, not as much money. So, I don't have a Twitch channel yet. I don't have a schedule yet. I totally have a thing. I'm obviously going to try to do it when it's one of the busiest times. I might do a couple different time zones, so we'll see. But the deal is 95% done. So, you know, I had like 4 meetings at their headquarters. I actually might have to leave the country to fly out to have another meeting. We'll see, but this is most likely going to happen. So like 95%. Everything is done on a handshake deal. And, you know, the contracts are supposed to come in this week. No, I started on a Swapmeets, so on a lot of eBay stuff. Cheap, yeah, you can buy $20, whatever. I mean, depend. What area are you at, Thrifting Adventures? And which actually I'll do you. So guys, I'm gonna start doing this. If you guys like doing this type of stuff, I'm gonna start doing this more often. And then if you're a member of the channel, you can actually send me the link of auctions that you're looking online, and I will review them. So, and I will give you them. Hubby won't let me start buying storage units until I finally started selling stuff I thrifted. Yeah, that's between you and your hubby, Dana. So I don't want to get involved in that. Germany, I lived for about 8 or 9 years. Watch Twitch Poke all the time. I'll look for you and follow when I did. Okay, cool. I'm going to make a YouTube announcement video, too. I did... oh, you did watch me at the bike. Oh, yeah, I remember you asked that before, so... What's up, Steven Smith from Florida? Dana Monkey Palace Bath and Body. A thumbs up anyway. Awesome, awesome. Collecting Dust Hobbies in the house. It's not Sunday. It's just right, Robert. It's not Sunday, but today's Wednesday, and I didn't upload any videos. So guess what? We're gonna look at some storage auctions. So the only thing I have, which kind of sucks a little bit still, is and how come this is zoomed in so much? That's kind of crazy. Let me check something here really quick before we expand this. Oh, we need to make this video a little bit smaller. This got really big. Hold on a second, guys, so you can see the screen better. How come this is... preview scaling. Scale the window. Because you guys painted a bit. You know what? I don't think I like OPS, to be honest. Hold on a second. Doesn't let me resize this. Okay. Well. Okay, almost done. Hold on. I think you guys can see it good there, right? Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it like this. Should be able to see. What's up, Portland? Howdy, y'all. What's up, Infamous George? Hey, Infamous George is in the house from What the Hells. Crimes Fines just send us a $10 super chat. So, guys, no matter what the subject is, if you send a super chat, we'll stop everything. We'll address the super chat. Crimes Fine. Thanks, Rene, for the super chat. Listen up, y'all. Good info here. That's really cool. Thank you. And guys, check out Crimes Finds. That's the name of the channel. It's a new channel, but it's blown up. He does a lot of cool videos. He has an auction house. Actually, he did a live stream where he kind of explains the process of the way he does his auction. And that was really interesting. So it's like, I watch a lot of people that talk about stuff. And some people know what they're talking about. And some people don't know what they're talking about. But that was a really, really cool stream, and he knows what he's talking about. So, yeah, you definitely want to watch it because you can actually learn some stuff. I like it. So, Crime's Fine, thank you for the super chat. And then Infamous George is in here, so I know Jeremy's in here somewhere too. And those at Over What the Hells, they're our friends. We talked yesterday on the phone. We're going to have some cool collabs coming up as soon as we all get caught up with a few things. But, cool channel. I'm sure a lot of you guys watch the channel already. What the Hells, go over there, subscribe. My friend Collecting Dust Hobbies in the town. Cool baseball card channel, any kind of trading card channel in general. Go over there, check them out, send them a subscribe. Okay, we got 89 people watching. So let's look at some auctions. So we're going to start off with StorageTreasures.com. If you guys have questions, opinions, or want me to look at certain things, do a super chat. Yeah, no problem, Crimes Finds. I try to shout at everybody. Storage Hunters Vegas, check out their channel. Locker Nuts, check out their channel. Storage Auction Pirate, you know, I try to say all the channels. So if I miss somebody's channel, say it in there. So Borderline Hoarderess, she has a channel. She's one of my wrenches, which means moderator. For some reason, I just don't like it. So, but actually, a Resell Butcher tomorrow is gonna be a bonus video. I can't remember if there's some toys, but there's definitely comics and different things like that. So let's look at some of the top auctions right now on Storage Treasures. So this locker right here, if any of you guys think about bidding this locker, it's in Phoenix, Arizona. It's at $8,000. And I'm going to tell you, so stay away from this locker. This locker has been on at least 12 times already. Now, these are just my personal opinion. These are not facts, okay? This still could be one of the greatest locker of all times. But I would stay away from this locker, and here's the reason why. This locker has been on at least 6-7 times, if not more, the last few years. Every time the lockers are on, the front looks different, okay? So, all these Louis Vuitton bags, they weren't displayed as nice before. There was a couple that you saw, now they are pulled out displayed. All these football helmets right here, and hopefully you guys can see the videos good. Yeah, okay, so I'm looking at the screen, looks good. All these football helmets and sports stuff, none of that stuff was displayed as nice. Nobody would put anything in storage like that. Last time that stuff was out, it was more messy down here. Now it looks like somebody pulled it out, put it back in. On the left-hand side, there were all the empty boxes. Those boxes are gone now. So, I don't know. I don't like it when an auction company goes into the units, shows all the stuff, and it makes you think there's more stuff. Because pretty much you're going to get what you see. So, bid on what you see, but don't pay any over. That's my opinion. Stay away from this locker. I bid on that unit the first 10 times it was up. Yeah, you know, I mean, it's an interesting unit. I just don't like the story behind it. And sometimes when I get, those feelings, I'm just not going to go for it. Here's another thing. So I'm not bashing on Storage Treasures or anything. I'm just giving honest opinions. I don't care what website. This is a private seller. When you see private sellers, unless they give you a lot of information, stay away. All this guy says the car runs, and that's it. He doesn't tell you what year car it is. He doesn't take further out pictures. I don't know. Weird. So BMW, $4,500. The guy gives you no information. Just has a bunch of rules. I don't know. Hey, Jadel. I'm glad you like the content. So let's find some positive lockers. Like, I don't want to be negative here. So, but some of this the high stuff and like private sellers, man. Private sellers are usually guys that are in the business and they're trying to dump the stuff on you that they couldn't sell. I don't care how nice they make it seem, how pretty the pictures are, or how nice the words are. Hey, thank you, Stephen Smith. So that locker actually went to Collecting Dust Hobbies. He bought it from me, and you go to his channel, you get to see a lot of cool stuff on there. Okay, let me see. So extra space storage, 4230. Let's say. So all I'm looking is at the top lockers. This is in Florida. You know, one of the areas that I really like looking at lockers is New York and Florida. This is a 10 by 20. Now, here's a good tip for beginning buyers. Does anybody notice what the first impression is, why this locker is good? Or at least you think it would be good. And now, all of these rules are not guaranteed type of stuff, but it's the general rule. So why do you guys think, I'm going to wait a second, oh yeah, Crimes, maybe we'll do something in Talos, that'd be fun. So like, I got to see what's happening with my store, I'm like super busy right now, but we'll definitely do something. I just don't want to make any promises to anybody right now because I have like a million things going on, and I just don't want anybody saying, oh, that guy's a jerk, you know? So, I'm going to wait like 30 seconds because I know you guys have to get caught up with the chat because this thing is on a time delay. But let's see if anybody can say, just by looking at the pictures, what's the first get giveaway. Okay, cause it has a lot of boxes. That's a good guess, but it's close, but that's not the right answer. Don't say anything, Crimes. I know you know. Super clean. Victoria, that's really cool. That's not the answer. Organized is good. Plastic tubs. Okay, so all you guys together, you guys are really good. You're professional storage buyers already. So when I look at this locker, the first thing that clicks in my mind is like, okay, well, these black and white boxes, those cost $15 a piece in Walmart. So right up front right here, we got 3, 6, 6. So right there, you spend $90 just on boxes. Those deep gray tubs, those are usually $5 to $10, but most of the time $10 on sale. The green lid tubs is probably also a $5 to $10 tub. The clear tubs, they're at least $5. Then I see more crate tubs, and you see in the back, you see the crate tub with the better handle. So everything I see is not just boxes, but it's tubs, and it looks like it's stacked up all the way. Then when we look at the second picture, look, this seems some kind of artwork. Everything bubble wrapped, super nice. Even the pillow that you saw, it looks some kind of designer pillow. So let's look up at other paper. So when I see this type of unit right here, I'm like, okay, well, whoever had this, they weren't cheap. When I see lockers and the guy having the back, those hard shell cases they stole from the back of 7-Eleven, or it's full of liquor boxes, I usually don't like buying the lockers unless I know more about it or I see something else. Okay, here in the back. So, okay, all the artwork is wrapped in the back left corner. Now, you guys know, when you buy a storage unit, obviously, the bigger size matters. The bigger it is, the more you pay. So this guy decided to put all his artwork that's all bubble wrapped in the back, and he didn't put nothing on top. People that are cheaper, they will put stuff on the bottom, then the artwork on top to save space. Or sometimes the people that are stupid, they'll put the artwork on the bottom and then put stuff on top, and by the time you finally get it, it's trash. Are those lined up at front? I don't know what that means. Yeah, so, but just by looking at this, just in my store, I know I would make probably $300-400 just in totes by reselling it. Let's see what else we see. This is the first time I'm looking at this unit. Oh, God, we need to get George and Jeremy to go out to Florida in a road trip anyway. And look, see in the back of this, so hopefully you can see it on the screen, it looks like the back of this picture is actually canvas exposed, so it's probably something decent. Let's see what else we got here. We've seen this. So I'm looking at these units with you guys for the very first time. That doesn't look exciting. And, you know, sometimes you get this stuff, and it could be just like a decorator store, or it could be, you know, a staging company. But I like the pride of ownership. So I buy these type of units. This unit right now at $4,200. It's a 10 by 20. I would pay $5,000-6,000, no problem. Take a chance. You know, and like, what's the worst case that it can happen? I lose a couple $1,000s. But if those totes are full of some kind of collectible, I can make 20, 30 grand. So I really like this unit. If you guys in Florida, you're in Port Charlotte, you're buying storage treasures, go buy this unit. Make a video, tell me how it is. So, okay, so what we got? I try to answer questions. Oh, Trone Shots, that's the channel. I got to check it out. I got a Trone too. So, 89 people watching, 96 thumbs up. I appreciate it. Let's see what else we got here. Cube Smart. Is that the one we looked at? 3510. So we're going to do the highlight units, then we're going to hop over to... Oh, okay, so this is a... I shouldn't show this unit. Damn. Do I resell clothes? Yeah, clothes is my main money maker in the store. That's the bigger thing. That's why you want a big store. Like, everybody comes every week and buys 7 pieces of clothes at $3 a piece, which is a $21 sale. You can only sell one couch, one TV, some collectibles. But clothes, they always buy, especially the ladies. I don't know how long it's been there, so it doesn't tell you that. Okay, so check out this unit. How much is it at? It's at $3,500. Oh, this blue thing is an antique scale, redone, antique clock. But these are not worth that much anymore. But it has a weird handle up front, so I don't know. It's kind of weird. But it looks like everything in this unit is kind of antique-ish. Okay, here's a really, really bad sign. So that's the one thing I hate about online auctions. So when you buy storage units, you want to use all your senses. Obviously, the first one is your sight. That's the most important one. Then the second most important one is to smell. Because I've seen units that look really good, but guess what? They had a bunch of cats, and everything smelled like cat pee. And if you have a retail store, you're screwed. You can't do it. Okay, so... Is it dusty? How much did they pay to keep it? That doesn't always mean something. I used to worry about that stuff more, how much they paid to keep it, because I bought units before where people paid $15,000 and it's crap. So that doesn't mean some people just have, some people just cannot let go and then they pay forever, and then you think, oh my God, this person spent 20 grand on the unit and it's just their kids' pictures, or, you know, their G.I. Joe collection, which is worth $400. Yeah, so just find me on my website, so our address is there. I'm actually going to start putting our addresses in the video. I don't know why people buy units for $5, guys. I mean, look, you want to become successful, you want to, drive Mercedes and BMW and live in a nice house and buy that steak. It's not going to happen with $40 and $50 units. Now, there's nothing wrong with $40 and $50 units. It's a good way to get started, and it's a good way to build up. But I don't care what city you go to, what area you go to, there's always going to be 1 to 5 people that have retail stores, and they buy those $2, $3, $4, $5,000 units. And twice a year they hit that score where they make 150 grand, which pays the whole year, and then whatever else they make profit. That's the one thing I don't like about this unit. There's 2 big buckets of Tidy Cat, and what sucks about online, I cannot smell it. I've always been telling online websites, add a thing if the unit smells or not. If I knew that disclaimer, like if Storage Treasures right here would say, hey, this unit has no smell to it in our opinion, then I would bid a lot more. Because of that cat stuff, I don't know. YouTube has used how much people paid for their last storage unit as clickbait for views. What matters is what's inside. Yeah, how much they paid for is so irrelevant. When I first got into this business, man, I bought a unit I paid $975 for because this lady told me that she's been paying on it for 17 years, the manager. And it was the biggest piece of garbage. And the unit didn't even look great, but it's just like I was a rookie. It's such a rookie mistake. I'm like, 17 years? Okay, gotta be something in it, right? For 17 years, but it's not. It's stupid. And then you get the procrastinator. They got a $500 G.I. Joe collection, and then the rent is only $100. And every month they say, oh, I'm just going to pay the $100, and then I sell it. I'll still be up $400. And, that procrastinates over here. So this is an interesting unit. It's probably a great unit. If I were a swap meet, I would take a gamble 100%. Even for my store, I might still take a gamble on it because the whole unit looks like it's full of antiques. This actually looks like it might have been an antique store, to be honest. Boxes are packed nice in the back. They're store-bought boxes. It's also in Hemet. Hemet is more of a poor area, but, doesn't mean everything. So, but the cat thing. So, I hope everybody learned something really, really smart. Look for cat stuff. Oh, a site that lets the people smell units over the internet. That's funny. If you can invent that, I'll invest in your company. So, also, let's get some super chats going, got 100 people watching. Super chat doesn't hurt. Support the channel. You get some free lessons. Okay, so and here we got A1 Surfside. This is a very interesting unit. So I like stuff and I don't like stuff. This is a catch-22. So they say they took more pictures. Let me see what else. Actually, they don't have more pictures. It's only 4 pictures. But they started looking at boxes. I don't like when managers open boxes. I don't even think it's legal. But this whole unit is just books, and they say, please read the information. Tenant was a collector of antique and rare books. This unit has over 50 boxes of first edition. So they're saying 50 boxes of first edition. The only way you can say it is if you really checked every box that they're first edition, and that's a huge difference in value. So I don't like it when managers hype up units. So actually, let me see what additional information. Let's see. They just added this. Contact facility immediately when your auction ends. Make arrangements. Pick up the unit. Okay, you must have paid. Okay, this is just... Oh, there's no additional. They said, look. I know they said there's more information. I don't see any more information. So yeah, he kept records, and here's a record sheet that he looked at. But you know what? Same thing. I get people calling me every day and telling me, oh, this book is worth $80. And I'm like, well, yes, I see 4 copies on eBay for $80, but I also see 3 copies that sold for $17. So what is it worth? And I go by seller price. I don't care what people are asking. So I don't know. This unit for $3,000, I wouldn't buy. Hopefully, I hope you guys like this. You get some knowledge on looking at units. So if you buy storage units, hopefully you pick some knowledge. Oops, we went too far. You pick up some stuff. So we looked at Storage Treasures. Let's, should we look at more expensive units or should we look at some different sites? Let's go to my friend Dan's site. Let's go to storageauctions.net. We might come back to Storage Treasures, see how much time we have. Have I ever got a storage locker with rats in it? Are you crazy? Yes. Actually, I bought one that was killer. I paid $600 for, and they were gonna buy us like a millionaire house in San Diego in the 70s or 80s, probably 80s, and they bought all this high-end stuff brand new and just put it in storage and it sat there for like 40 years. And I pulled out brand new deep sea fishing reels and boxes. I got vintage high-end stereo gear. Look up Pioneer spec stuff, and all brand new boxes. But there were a lot of rats. There was a lot of nastiness. Hey, Irene Price from Massachusetts. I'm glad you like it. Just left the thrift store where I scored some vintage jacket. Yeah, jackets are really, really cool. Addicted to Profit. This is great. Thank you, Dana. I'm glad you like it. Have I ever got a locker with rats? You're so cute. Next thing you're going to ask me is if I ever ate a cake. I'm just kidding. Totally kidding. Alright. So, you really admire us for sharing my wisdom. Yeah, no problem. I get a lot of crap on Reseller Society for it because people, they don't really like it. So this is Dan and Laura's side. We're going to go to their, see all online auctions. We'll check out the highest bid ones. Actually, if you buy here in a lot of cities, because this is fairly newer site. I mean, it's growing and growing. But like, you know, in Las Vegas, they just had a whole bunch of stuff. My brother bought a whole bunch of stuff that goes cheap. Here's some stuff in El Cajon, which is actually really cheap for San Diego. Actually, some interesting units right here. Let's see. This is A American El Cajon. New York City auctions are awesome. I think the most interesting thing you ever did on YouTube is great to be able to pick your brain and benefit from your experience. Thanks, Dad. You're so sweet. No, we're just looking at units addicted to Profit. I have to shop in a whole bunch of storage units we work on. So let's see what this is. This is 100. I don't like this about this side. It says it's 150 square feet, which is basically 10 by 15. So I wish if they just would say the size. Stuff is thrown in a little bit, but you know what? I see Nike golf clubs, Mr. Coffee, fishing equipment right here. There's some Nike boxes earlier. Let's see what this is. It almost looks like baseball boxes there. These pictures are too close up. I wish they were zoomed a little bit out. I could see better. But this actually looks like a decent unit for $575, especially for San Diego prices. You just gotta be careful. I mean, there's some companies that I wouldn't buy from. There's some companies I would buy from. And not the sites, but the actual auction companies. But since I'm negotiating with like a couple of online sites right now that, you know, one of them that might work with that company. So I don't want to throw anybody under the bus with my personal experiences right now. But yeah, you definitely want to know which facilities to buy at, and you just gain it with experience. You know, if you buy from a facility and you get a total score, you want to make a note saying, hey, I found all this gold and silver and they didn't mess around with it. And then, so this is the one thing still about the site. You always have to reset the search algorithm, but I think they're working on this. So here's traffic waste storage. This looks like it has a lot of tools, super organized. $350, guys. I think this is actually Northern California, isn't it? Atascatero. I think, hey, Jack or Auction Pirate or anybody from Northern California, watch this. What's up, Alex Jones? Thank you for watching. I'm the best YouTuber on here. Thank you, guys. That's not true. There's a lot of cool channels on here, but thank you. I appreciate the support. So, hey, if you guys are in Northern California, this unit for $350. Look how many boxes are there. This is what I hate. 228 square feet. So it's basically a 10 by 23. There's a lot of people that cannot calculate this stuff, but I would make it easy. But it looks like it's super clean, older stuff. That Fuji box right there, that should be a bicycle. It looks like it has a shipping label. Flat screen TV right up front. $350. You must be stupid not to make profit on this. What's up, Melissa? How you doing? I hope you're feeling better. Let's see what else we got. So my brother's also talking about doing a YouTube channel. I don't see. Let's see here. Lincoln, Nebraska. Let's take a look at this. Let's see what's in Lincoln, Nebraska. This is out at Big Red Self Storage South. Looks like household stuff, but a lot of boxes in the back. Some furniture, dresses so fast. Probably the outdoor dining set right here with those chairs. But look at these boxes in the back. So I quick count 6, 8, 2 rows. So that's 16, 4 more, 20. Another row, 26. Probably another 20. So that's 50 boxes in here, okay? It's a 10 by 15. At least 50 boxes in here. One day to go, $110. How can you not buy 50 boxes worth of merchandise if it's just regular stuff and not make a profit? So when people always tell me there's no entry level and stuff, here you go. This is a great looking unit. If you're in Nebraska right now and you can buy this unit, you should be able to buy this unit for $500 and make profit. So buy this unit if you're in Nebraska. Is my brother as handsome as me? Oh, Irene, stop it! Stop it! Victoria MG just sent out a $9.99. I don't buy units, but love watching y'all treasure hunt. Thank you, Victoria. So yeah, and we do a lot more videos still where we unbox stuff. I got a bonus video coming tomorrow, but it's mainly the comic collectible stuff. And then I'm going to go back next week. So I'm doing a bunch of contract things right now. And I said earlier, we're 95% going to go on Twitch and 50-50. That's one of 3 major auction sites. We're going to become some part of their brand and do a lot of stuff with them. And we're going to do a lot of free videos. But so sometimes late next week, I'm going to start doing a lot of antique unboxing videos again. Just with stuff that's antiques, tool store, things like that. So definitely worth buying. Nice. I wasn't a fan of the show, but after seeing the channel and the real you a few months back, I'm now a fan. Thank you, MJ420. Appreciate it. My wrist gets corporal. That's not bad. Bless. Hey, Miguel. Miguel, I see all your messages, and I appreciate them. Thank you. So I try to reply to them, but I think we have different time zones. I never get time, but I do see all your messages. I appreciate it. Let me see. Let me answer some questions because a lot of questions are coming in. If you guys do a super chat, I really appreciate it. And let me go back who just did that. Victoria MG. So I really appreciate a super chat. Thank you, Victoria. When you guys see these super chats, or if you join our channel, which is only $5 a month, you really support the channel. You just kind of say, hey, we appreciate what you're doing, and we like that. So, but you know, it's all good. We were at the store a couple of weeks ago. Just want to say thank you again for taking time to talk with us and share your knowledge with us. We appreciate it. PT found treasures. I'm so sorry. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad you had a good time, but I get so many people coming in, but I'm sure if I see your face, I remember, but I can't put it with the YouTube name. But I really appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed the store. Will you ever visit Washington, Oregon? Yeah, I'm definitely going to visit Oregon because I'm going to do some stuff with Wade's Adventure. And Washington, I look at units there all the time. That's actually a unit I should have bought, and I didn't buy it, and then, of course, I kicked myself in the butt. It was about a year ago. But, yeah, Washington we'll definitely visit. Borderline Hoarders has the strongest fingers in the Midwest, thanks to being a magic mon. Haha, funny. You're awesome, Melissa. Hello, Barb. Funny, you're East Coast, I'm Midwest. Michelle's West Coast. Good. I got moderators in every part of the state. Let me see what else. Okay, going on Crumpy Kim. What's up, Kim? Okay, so, anyway, if you guys are in Nebraska, you're in the Midwest, or you're in the area, you guys need to go buy this unit. $110. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. It's like somebody, as long as you're not lazy, somebody just like wanting to give you money. Let's see what else we find on here. I find good stuff on here. Redondo Beach. This unit actually looks good. I don't know if I want to talk about it on camera. I mean, I have a lot of stuff going on right now, but these units are sickly cheap. Oh, you know what? I don't know if Crime's Fine is still here, but that's one in Texas for $130. Let's look at it. Let's see. This is East Side Self Storage in Fort Worth, Texas. And yeah, this sucks. See, like, so now here you can tell that's like a bunch of tools in here and stuff like this, but there's like no pride of ownership. When I look at this stuff, I expect half of it not to be working. And do I really want to spend all my time messing with that? Nah. Now, there's some people like Ivy would have like, he would go crazy for this just because it's tool, but not my thing, you know? So, loves Wade's. Yeah, Wade's Adventure is really cool. He does a lot of cool videos. Do you ever like to resell from liquidation pallets? I've done it in the past, and we'll do some more stuff in future videos, but not too much at the moment. Any in Denver, Colorado? We can go look at Hoarderish in a little while. I don't think on this website I don't see anything. So here I just look at the highest first. US store, so that's another good one. $110. That's cheap. 3 weeks to go. So my brother. So here's units with where's this at? Medford, Oregon. Look at all these brand new windows for $110. Check these out. These are all brand new. These are screens. Screens suck. They don't bring any money, but the windows are good. $110. If you have a storefront, it's just you can't help making money. Love and pleasant, y'all. I'm off to bed early to rise. See you soon, Saratoga, Florida. Can you look at some units in Raleigh, North Carolina? Okay, let's see. You guys got to give me some stuff. Let's go to another website, storageauctions.net or .com this time. We can look at some specific. I'm just going to look at the high. Oh, they don't have highest stuff here. Well, let's look at this unit, $1,500. See, I wish they would just show the highest first units, and they're much better. Oh, and there's another one, selfstorageauctions.com. All these companies try to get the same name. That's like they never differentiate themselves. So, this is a unit my dad would like. Look at this. So this looks like the whole unit is music gear. PV amplifiers, mixes. Also, you guys see it straight down. You'll see in just a second. You see that board right there? That's a pedal for Roland synthesizer guitar. I have another one. The reason I know I had it for like 5 years, I never sold it. But if the pedal and the guitar is in there, I think it's like a couple $1,000s by itself. And I don't see the guitar, but it could be in here, but that's not the right case for it. Disco ball. Survival kit. Let's see what else is there. I get excited when I see good units. Sometimes I actually think I should just hop in a plane, go buy, and drive it back. I probably would. If I didn't have a daughter, or, you know, once my daughter gets older, and if I don't have a store, oh man, look at all this implement. Mixer. I don't like that 3/4. I hope it's not like returns apart. Actually, now this picture doesn't look like the Roland synthesizer pedal, but still looks like a killer pedal. Stands. I don't know. If this stuff is some kind of broken returns, you know, it can't go wrong. Yamaha drum parts. This looks like it actually was a store. Sheet music stand. Some kind of keyboard. Gunter. Oh, we just got a super chat. I didn't even see it. Huh, thanks for letting me know. Addicted to Profit. Showing some more love. Could use some channel life myself. Hey guys, so there's another channel that's trying to get going. Addicted to Profit. He does the same thing. Buying storage units, hunting for yard sales. Basically, just looking for profit everywhere. So you guys go with Addicted to Profit. Do me a favor, subscribe him. He supports our channel all the time. We appreciate it. And let him know that you guys saw him and bargain at the Thrift. We'll send him. So this is a great unit for 1,500 bucks. Where's it at? It's in Clinton, Mississippi. MS is Mississippi. Or was it Missouri? I don't know. MI, Michigan, I think it's Mississippi. So, studio. I don't think it's a studio just by the stuff that's in there. But MS, that's Mississippi, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure MS is. Could be a repair store. So, well, we got 83 people. So this is the first time I'm doing a live chat on Wednesday. Kind of doing a little bit late. What else is here? I'm just seeing if anything catches my eye here really quick. I guess we should go back to Storage Treasures because they just have more auctions. But a lot of these... Oh, you know what? Let's check this website here really quick. Self-storage auctions.com. Do you guys want to see another site that a lot of people don't use? MS Mississippi. MO Missouri. Thank you, Striker. And you see Shrika's, his name is in green. That means he's a member of our channel and he supports us. So hopefully some of you guys join the channel. Oh, here, this unit looks really interesting in Florida. Okay, now I remember this here. Oh, here, we got some in Las Vegas. Let's see what's Las Vegas. Because my dad is out there and I'm keep on trying to get his lazy butt to buy a unit. He's not buying units lately. Oh, yeah, no, this is a great unit here in Las Vegas. Boxes. Motocross bike. And right here, what's that? Come on. There we go. Check out this quad right here with all kinds of extra attachments. That quad by itself, if it's running, it's probably $3,000. This motocross bike, I'm not familiar with motocross bikes, but I'm guessing at least $400 or $500. Addicted to prefer. Oh, cool. So Thrifting Adventures is subscribed. That's awesome. Thank you for supporting, Rene. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, guys. Oh yeah, hey, hurricane coming. You know what? Self-employed. You know, the people that take that extra step, those are the people that make money. So if everybody's scared of a hurricane, go out there, buy units cheap, and make that money. Oh look, there's another bike right down the middle, like a little kid's bike. That gotta be at least $100. Let's see. Yeah, this is a great unit. This unit is it's a 10 by 30. And what's the... Like, I can't see the bid on this website. Oh, 1,090. I would buy that unit in a heartbeat. Actually, you know what? If this unit doesn't go up too much, I might go out to Vegas and just buy it. Screwed. Oh, here's a good Florida unit. Let's go look at this. Thanks, James. Hey, Inflated Hero just joined the membership. Thank you, Inflated Hero. We really appreciate that. So when you guys join our membership, we have different memberships, 5, 10, and 20. I don't care if you just joined the 5. Just if you join us and support us, we really appreciate you. And also our members, when we do these auctions, these videos where we look at units, you can send us, you can request to look at a certain unit, and I'll spend extra time and I'll give you an honest opinion. And I'll give you almost 20 years of buying and selling. Actually, buying and selling probably almost 30 years, but about almost 20 years of storage buying. I'll give you an honest opinion. So this unit right here, I really like this unit. It's only $670. See, and you know, I'm looking at different websites and all the interfaces are different. So right on top there, those 2 orange boxes, those are Lionel sets. Iron Maiden figure. A skill saw box, hard shell tubs. Looks like there's a lot of toys in here. Barbies, all kinds of collections. This statue right here, that's a cheap statue. That's nothing. The Barbie's okay. The Iron Maiden is cool. Oh, what's this? Oil on canvas, New York Flyer. I don't like how it's thrown in a little bit. It looks almost like somebody might have went through. Kirby attachments, that's expensive. Vending machine. I got some vending machines at the store right now. There's actually one in Riverside that has a whole bunch of arcades. Let's see what's back there. Well, let me see what we see. Hard shell boxes, foot massager, striker, toys. That almost looks like a vintage amp on the left. Harley Davidson motorcycle. That's 20 bucks. And so, see, when I look at these units and I see boxes that I don't know about, I'll just type them in and I'll research them. So I'll show you guys another thing. Now let's do something fun. I'm going to show you guys another website. That was annoying. You joined and it kicked you out of chat. That is totally sucks. I've never heard that before. But basically, since you just joined Inflated Hero, I'm going to say it again. Thank you so much for joining us. And we really appreciate your support. You know, members like you is what make the channel even better. Yeah, oh, there was another. Yeah, no, I did see those 2 train sets, those 2 orange boxes. Those are Lionel. Those got to be at least 150 bucks each. But welcome to the channel, Inflated Hero, and thank you for your support. So if you have not profits, but if you have units that you in your area and you want me to look at them, just let me know in the chat, and we'll actually go to your area and we'll look at. I'll do that for all members of the channel, and I'll give you an honest opinion. Now remember, it's only my opinion, so it's never guaranteed. It's never a fact. It's my opinion. But I've been doing this for a long time, so. So here, there's a website. I'm going to have to Google it real quick because I don't know the exact address. But this website has 2 cool features. Bit 13. They don't have that many auctions. But I seem to buy units cheap on this sometimes. And I was so messed up. And also, let me see if I can find this. Let's see, auctions, view all. You can see completed auctions. I think it's the only website that actually will let you look at completed auctions. And I love doing that because I can find units in my area and see what they sell for. So just cleaned out a unit first time in a while. Found 20-cent art sets, brand new, $12.95 each on Amazon. Yeah, hey, all those things add up, you know. Zip code for Raleigh 27612. Okay, I'll try to come back to it. Let me see. So, but anyway, Inflated Hero, welcome to the channel. I haven't used Poshmark or Mercari, so I've mainly just been using eBay. But remember, I got a 7,000 square feet store. I do well on my store. I haven't used those sites yet. So let me see all. So I only want to see expired auctions now. And 1,000 search. And we want to go highest first. Okay, so let's look at some units. This first unit right here, 4821. I messed up. I was filming Storage Wars at a time. I just didn't want to deal with it. But check this out. This unit sold for $4,800. I don't think this site has a buyer's premium, but don't quote me. Worst case, 10%. This whole unit, just full of toys. Check this out. Mega Swords, Star Wars. $5,000. I'm such an idiot. I didn't bid on it. And Casey was actually mad at me the next day. Like, people, I would think that, you want to make sure you and your spouse are on the same page. Casey actually gets mad at me when I don't buy good units. And there were 2 units that day, and I think the 2 units brought like $9,000. And then I just said, I don't want to deal with it, and I didn't buy them. But I know one of the person that bought them. A lot of these Amazon boxes were full of loose figures. So in a box like that, you probably can figure 150 to 300 figures, depending on what they are, at $3 a piece. So you're looking at like, $600 to $1,000 a box. Yeah, no, it's all about the inventory. The more you list, the better. So it's a really nice unit. I so regret not buying it. Every time I go on this site and just look at the highest stuff, I think this is the nicer of the 2 units. Every time I regret not buying it. It's just like so stupid. Yeah. Actually, I'm getting sick just looking at you. Probably can change. My voice changes. But all these boxes were just loose figures, which are just cash cows. I'd much rather have boxes full of loose figures than brand new stuff. Because in my store, we sell them $2.99 each or 4 for $9.99. And people just buy them like hotcakes. Let me see if the other unit is here. It's probably a few down. So here's a unit in Oregon. I've never seen this. It's a 5 by, wow, that's expensive. 5x10 for $4,500. Let's see what's in here. Macari 10%, yes. Okay, I just keep on checking, make sure I don't get any super chats. I don't want to miss them. This unit right here, $4,500. Why so high? 5x10. Okay, so I see Bosch tools. That's probably $300-400. Jack is nothing. A lot of boxes, but again, chainsaw starting lineup figures. They don't have any value. Target little Hot Wheels. That's a bow. Sometimes people will bet really high when they see weapons. The Bosch thing is cool. I don't know why that unit went so high, but I don't see 4,500. I mean, it's definitely a nice unit, you know, but a 5x10 is not that much stuff. Unless they made a mistake in the listing and it wasn't a 5x10. You know, maybe people called and they said it was a 10x20. If that's a 10x20, I'll buy it all day long. Here's another one in Oregon, 4,200. That's a 13.6x40. See, that's a bigger unit, went for less money. Also, another cool thing about this site, they actually show pictures. Oh, you know what? I bet you that's the same owner because I see more hunting stuff, more skeletons. So that's probably why they bought it. There's another bow case up front. They probably thought the guy might have guns in one of these units. So, Inflated Hero, speaking of comics, can you tell origin story? I'm buying little easy units and selling a lot locally plus Amazon, eBay. What do you mean the origin story? Like how I got started in the business? Is people getting annoying? Like people, I mean, is eBay getting annoying? Look, whenever you resell, you deal with the public. I don't care if you have a store, eBay, Amazon, anything you do, you're always going to have issues. So once you change your mindset not to worry about those issues, then you'll just do so much better because a lot of people that are first getting over. Let me ask you a question. Part of the reason you quit your job is because you want independence, right? But when you had your job, you had a boss yelling at you or you had a customer that you basically wanted to say bye-bye, but you still had to do it because it's not your company. You got to do what you got to do. And there's always issues, right? So same thing when you have your own business. No matter what you do, there's always issues. Daryl must have viewed the stream 1 thumbs down. I don't think Daryl is smart enough to thumbs down, to be honest, guys. So, I started small, so I worked my way up. I used to buy $50, $100 units, and I just kept on reinvesting the profit. And I made sure the biggest mistakes people do, they want to get the quick money, and they don't sell the eBay stuff on eBay. They try to sell it to other dealers for half price because they don't want to pay taxes. So stupid. So, yeah, we started small, worked our way up. You know, everybody always thinks Casey married me for money. When I met Casey, she had like $100,000, a house, an apartment. I had like $10,000 to my name. You have not had a real job in 20 years. Yeah, me too. The only job I've ever had in my life is Storage Wars. And even that, they paid me a lot of money to do it. And it's like I had a hard time having a boss telling me what to do. Yeah, this unit looks... Okay, so now I see why the other unit brought so much money. Because this guy totally looks like a... You know, hunt a gun type of guy. So people were probably just taking a chance on that, hoping that in a small unit he has guns. Okay, so here's the second half from the toy unit. This one brought 36.51. We'll look at this really quick. I hate looking at these units because it just depresses me. You know, no matter how experienced you're in a business, sometimes you just make mistakes. And that day when these units went, I just made mistakes. So one thing that scared me a little bit, and it's just so stupid looking back on it because it doesn't matter. But see, there's a lot of Star Trek stuff down there. And Star Trek stuff doesn't sell as well. Star Wars sells great, but Star Trek really slows down. But look, all brand new stuff from Hasbro. Star Trek. But those are statues. Those probably do okay. And then also, see the way they wrote floor, F-L-O-R-E. So I'm assuming they mean that these boxes are supposed to be on the bottom of the floor because they are heavier. But they totally misspelled floor, so I think they're stupid. But I don't know. I don't do FBA. I don't do any Amazon right now because I had some problems with Amazon. I'm probably going to get back on it, but there's a lot of stuff Amazon did that I didn't like. You know, I used to have a huge DVD inventory. I mean, I bought a repair machine for $5,000, the best you can buy in the business, basically. And then all of a sudden, Amazon said, hey, guess what? You can't do DVDs anymore. Not only did they that, they wouldn't even cancel your listings. You had to go and manually figure everything out to list. And if you sold too much stuff, they kick you off. So, I'm old and crumpy. Everybody's old and crumpy. I get old and crumpy. There are 3 of us in your 20-year club. Yeah, I've been must 20 years, so. I like all Star Treks. I'm a big Star Trek geek. I like anything sci-fi. But for business, it's not the best stuff. But I mean, just look at, we can't look at his unit because I'm going to get depressed and you guys don't want to see crying on the stream. Biggest mistake the last year not buying his units. I should have just bought his units no matter what. And then just to make it worse, I heard the person did good. These are all high bid units, San Diego. Let's see, National City. I'm trying to find something different. Colorado, so stupid. Spring Valley. Oregon. I'm trying to find something that looks halfway interesting. Good pack, Longmont, Colorado. Seems all the expensive stuff is in California here. Or Colorado. Plumas Lake. It's interesting, I've never seen this unit. San Diego. Dad had a really cool unit. He had these bamboo pillows. And the unit only probably $1,000, but there were like probably 1,000 pillows on it. Those are the ones they sell at shows for $20. Okay, I remember this unit. This seems like a 99-cent store unit. Like everything is like the stuff you see in 99-cent stores. See how much this went for. This unit went for $1,851. So look at this picture. So that unit went for $1,850. I assume everything in there is 99 cents. I assume half of it is trash. That still gives you over 10,000 items to sell. What's up, James Harden? Good to see you. So I got a bunch of 79, or actually probably earlier 70s Miku superhero stuff. Well, I hope you'll be okay, Melissa. I know this sounds so wrong, but I really like the wind. I really want to go see a hurricane. But I know if it affects your life, it's not funny. And I don't mean it to be funny. I just like the wind. So one day, I always tell Casey, one day we're going to go be in a hurricane. Just to experience it. Probably can get good room rates. Okay, all this is sold stuff. So let's look at some stuff that's actually up for sale. Okay, we'll go up. I can tell you what, everybody that's been here for a while, we're going to look at Board on Horror. We're going to go back to Storage Treasures and see if we can find your zip code. So Storage Treasures is obviously the biggest site. Their stuff goes to usually the highest price. Oh, that's a nice city, National City. I missed that one. Okay, hold on, it's loading. Good to see you too. Yeah, it's good to see you. So we're just looking at live auctions. All right, borderline. Where's the search? What's your zip code? Hurricanes are overrated. Yeah, I like them. I don't know. I like wind. I love going to Hawaii. See wind. I think I'm going to go to Hawaii in December. Not as hot, but it's just fun. Somebody tell me a zip code. Okay, we got 822. 822. We'll do a range of 100 miles. Store Quest Aurora. So what is this? Brighton? Evergreen. That's Colorado, right? You said? Oh yeah, Aurora, Colorado. Okay, cool. Yeah, so let me decide. So I use Storage Treasures. Google this one because I don't know what it's exactly called. Bit13. Just type it in Google, you'll find this site. Or you can type in Bit13 Storage Auctions. I use selfstorageauctions.com, which we haven't visited yet. I use storageauctions.com, and then also storageauctions.net. Storageauctions.net is Dan and Laura's website. And then selfstorageauctions.com we're at right now. I would want a girly unit. So girly units are great for the store because my biggest money maker is clothes. But see, look, that's cheap units here. This looks cheap already. $40 is a 5x10. Let me see. Everything is nice, clean, and tough. This actually looks like a girly unit. Sparkly stuff. Sometimes the pictures on Storage Treasures, like some of the managers put up some really crappy pictures. Let's see what else we got here. Pink stuff, bedsheet stuff. I don't see anything super money, but everything looks clean. It looks like the stuff is washed, and the whole unit is $40. Cleaning supplies. It's down here. Kind of stepping chair. I mean, at this unit at $40, you can pay a couple $100. You can't lose any money. Oh yeah, Locker Fox is out there too. I never used Locker Fox. I never seem to really have anything on there. But I know of people buying stuff at Locker. But people do buy stuff on Lock Fox. I never have. Yeah, I just like wind, so I don't know. I probably would hate wind if I lived in it, tears up my house, but I like wind, so I want to experience it. I just don't want to destroy anything. You know, obviously we feel bad. We usually end up donating money to like victim funds every year. This box looks interesting. Let's see, $280. Lafayette, Colorado. A 5x10, that's small. Furniture's antique-ish, so it's not great. Pots and pans. This is probably just an old lady's locker. I mean, I would buy it because the boxes look clean and store-bought. But I don't, you can't, it's packed so clean that you really can't see anything. So, but you know, for $300, you take chances. I mean, this business, you just have to take chances. Large size. Okay, we'll look at Lock Fox in a second. I never looked at them. We'll go check them out in a second. I live right by a flea market. We could get a booth together. Oh, you two, yeah, because I'm not selling a flea market in Colorado. In California, it's expensive, but a lot of states, like in Nevada, if you have a local ID, then they let you dump for free. Thank you, Melissa. Oh, see this? Let me see. So when a unit looks like this, how we can first see it? It's either homeless or it's girly girl. Because you always got to see, because is it just a girl that's backing up all this stuff? So that looks good. The shoes look good. That looks like it's straight from the closet. I always try to see when I see new shoes, how big are the shoes? Are they average size? Are they bigger, smaller? Because that makes a difference, you know? But actually it looks all on plastic hangers. That's not, I'd rather see stuff on wood hangers. But actually this unit looks like it's just probably from a single girl. Looks like there's a lot of clothes. It looks clean. There you go. You want girly girl? Here you go. If I'm in San Diego, if this unit was in San Diego, I'll buy this. I'll pay $500 for this locker. It's in Lakewood, Colorado. It's only $100. 5x5, 14 hours to go. You know, but I pay $500 because I have a store. Let's see what else. Well, I already did this for over an hour. Time just flies with you guys. $80. And you know, another big thing, people get bored. Like, you really have, like, I've never looked in this area, so I'm not familiar with any of these units. You really have to spend time and just look, you know, and find the units that work for you. You know, if you buy good, you'll make good money. I don't like units like this, and the reason I don't, look, it's a 10x30, but everything in here probably could fit into a 10x10, and you can see stuff is tossed around in the boxes and bags. So somebody probably came back and took out all the good stuff. Now, I see YouTube videos, people buying it all the time, but I think this stuff is garbage. I don't want it. It's only at $90. I'd rather buy something where I think that people never came back. Okay, so guys, Inflated Hero, he's a member, and he just requested his zip code, 78665. And like I told you, when we do these videos, if you guys are members, you always have priority. And I will always look up your zip codes. Otherwise, I'll look at what I want to look at. And then I do Addicted to Profit because he gives us super chats all the time also. But here, remind me, Addicted to Profit. We'll look at yours in a minute, okay? Inflated, 100-mile ratio, good for you? So this is Austin. I'm assuming Austin, Texas. Actually, if you're in Texas, I don't know where Grimes finds is at. He's probably went home already. It's late over there. Yeah, awesome. Cool. So, he's out there too, so he's buying in Texas. I know he gets a lot of good deals in Texas. Okay, so what I did a 100-mile ratio for 78665. Hey, Betty, another member. What's up, Betty? So, Betty, what are we doing today? We're looking at storage auctions. If you want me to look at some in your area, if you're looking to buy, let me know. So, well, everything is cheap, so that's good. 12 hours to go. What's this? I like drive-up units because they save so much workload and fast. But I don't like this one, even though it's $60. What's your budget, Inflated Hero? Oh, private seller again. PST merchandise. Guys, see, when you get these units with private sellers, they try to make them look good to hide stuff. Don't buy private sellers units. I mean, it's very hard to make money from private sellers units. And there's so many rookies on these online sites, they don't even realize it's a private seller, and then they overbid. Any good ones in Poway? Ha, you're funny, Robert. Even if there were some in Poway, I wouldn't share it, buddy. Yeah, I probably would. I know, after the fact. Grimes is in Dallas. Okay, so Austin and Dallas. I'm not familiar with Texas. Yeah, so the one that's private seller definitely staged because they can do whatever they want to. It's okay, Inflated Hero. That's everybody's broke sometimes. That's why we work our way out of it. There's nothing wrong with being broke. There's only something wrong with being lazy. Broke is okay. Broke is a life. I don't care if you're a millionaire or anything, you know? Donald Trump is one of the richest men in America. And I'm not getting political, so nobody even started me. But he filed bankruptcy a bunch of times. So it's just part of life. There's nothing wrong with being broke. Any young person watching, it's okay to be broke. Not okay to be lazy. You're rich in merchandise. That's good. I have a lot of merchandise too. Okay, well, yeah, don't buy private seller ones, Inflated Hero. If you see the profit for sure in 2 items, you know, 110%, just 90% of the time you don't want to buy private seller ones. Okay, well, I only see crappy units so far. I don't see nothing that catches my eye. This looks kind of interesting. Let's see. Trunk. Looked better from the outside pictures. No, this is garbage. We don't want it. Yeah, you can send me pictures to Rene at Bargain Hunter Thrift Store. Rene at Bargain Hunter Thrift Store. Bargain Hunters. Not a private seller. Yeah, we'll stay away from that. Also, sometimes private sellers are the facility managers. You gotta be real careful with that. Yeah, I don't like this one either. Sorry, buddy. Not seeing nothing for you yet. Oh, I've done it too. I've taken literally every penny I have and tried to scratch stuff together and bought a killer deal. Not a private. So what's up with this? Every auction is private. So this guy's almost in the business of staging units. Like this is all kit stuff. PSD merchandise. Yeah, and another thing, sometimes when you deal with private sellers, you don't get the protection from the storage facility. Sometimes the storage facility might even give you a hard time. So I don't know. Like, I just don't like private sellers. I'm sorry. I will add them in a second if I can. But so right now, I got some of my members of our channel. You can join our channel, and they send me some. Zip codes they want me to take a look at, and like members and super chats, I always will have priority because I mean, there's only so many units I can look at. And normally when I do this, I look at the high-end stuff. But members obviously get the support of Super Chats, so you just gotta enjoy that. But if you watch the video, I mean, I give a lot of tidbits and I say what I'm thinking. This is not bad for $30, but it's kits and stuff. I don't think there's gonna be any secrets in here. And see, these right here are still 5 days out, so let me see if anything you should keep an eye on. I know you said you had a smaller budget, but that's okay. There you go. Let's see this one. So I'm trying to find you stuff right now in a smaller budget. Oh, Dan and Laura Dotson are here. We only let folks sell privately if they're doing it through the manager, and the manager stipulates that it's a private unit. So that's really good. So you guys just heard that. So storageauctions.net, that's Dan and Laura Dotson's website. And you know, me and Dan, like Dan is my big brother. And trust me, we argue all the time because that's what brothers do. And I always give him the feedback of bias. So, but what's something he did, he just said, and there's sites out there that will actually sell private units, and they will not say it's not a lien unit. So when you go to storageauctions.net, it will always be advertised as a private unit. You really want to pay that attention. And don't get me wrong, some private units could be good, or if they don't bring enough money, they could be good. But in general, me as a business person, I'm not looking for private units. Unless somebody completely says everything what they have. But when they tell me 20 items, there's another 50 boxes back there, and they don't even want to say what's in there, I just stay away. I'd rather just buy storage auctions, and I pay a lot more of that because most of the time a private unit is the stuff the other person didn't make money on. So just put yourself in the shoes. If you were a private seller and you have gold coins, you're gonna leave them in there? Nope. If there's rare Mickey Mantle cards, you're gonna leave them in there? Nope. If there's rare comic books, you're gonna leave them in there? No. So, but if you buy a real storage auction, you always have the chance of finding that. So, and that's the difference. Now, with that being said, sometimes you can get private units cheap, or as, I'm sorry, I'm talking too much, but as Inflated just said, he did buy a private unit, but right up front, he saw 2 items that were going to pay for the units, so for him, it was worth it to get everything else. So everybody right now, say hi to Dan and Laura Dotson. Sounds like they're watching it. Dan and Laura, we were at you guys' website earlier, so we looked at some stuff on your website, too. That's actually some really good deals on there, so we pointed it out. Yeah, so there's no adventures with stage units. You just gotta see. I mean, basically, sometimes I actually can make money off private units because I have a retail store, so I get more money for stuff than maybe somebody would just sell on eBay or on a swap meet. You know what? This unit doesn't look that good. That's not that much profit. But those two strollers right there should get you 50 bucks. The crib is probably another 10 bucks, a little day thing. So if you don't have much money and this doesn't go much higher, that's something worth picking up for 100, 150 bucks. Looks like some brand new clothes with tags, Reebok. So I'm assuming it's probably going to go a lot higher. But the problem is when you have a small budget, it gets a little bit harder. Hi Dan, watched your video today, Big Bucks. I don't know which video he put out on Facebook. So it's probably the same thing that Billy just asked, how can you become a member? So if you guys go down right below the subscribe button or next to the subscribe button, there's a join button. When you click the join button, it gives you 3 options, a $5, $10, and $20 membership. And Dan just said I'm a great buyer. So see, that's a smart auctioneer because he's a great auctioneer. So he's always buttering up the buyers. And he's like, hey, Dan, I just spent $7,000 on one of your auctions. I'm sure you did great, you know. But I'm an okay buyer, but I've been doing it for a long, long time. And Dan is a good auctioneer. So when if you guys are in the area and you see their stuff, like I've never had any problems. So you definitely want to have a good relationships. I've seen some auctioneers before I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars with, and something comes up and they kind of like have to screw you attitude. And I'm like, then they call me, hey, Rene, there's a major unit coming up, or how come you haven't been in my run? I'm like, I just don't want to deal with it. You know, it's like there's a million units out there to buy. So it's always good. Treat your auctioneer right. Treat your facility manager right. And they will treat you right, hopefully, and then just have that good relationship. Because once you start doing this, it's addicting. It's just not. It's a long-term relationship. Me and Dan happen to be good friends just in general, but I mean, I'm friends with all auctioneers. I'm friendly with all auction sites, everything. You know, you just gotta have to do it good. So yeah, also if you want to join the channel, you cannot do it on the cell phones. Right now, YouTube has it where you can only do it on the desktop. Somebody asked, yes, I mainly do California auctions. I will go to other areas if I see the units online. I have some auctioneers that will call me if they know they got killer units coming. Ooh, this unit looks good, but this is going to be out of your price range. Hey, save up some money, buy this unit. This looks like it's some kind of party type. It's a business. Probably aprons right here. Outdoor speakers right here. Not an outdoor speaker, so that's a set of 2 at least. Kind of dark on the pictures. We got here chairs. Those chairs I get $5 a piece, and I sell like hotcakes. There's probably a few hundred in here, or hundreds. What does this say? Elementary. Please support Riker. So this is some kind of fundraising booth. You know, if you can pick this unit up for $300-400. Right now it's really low. Like I said, it's early to tell because there's still 5 days to go. But that's money. That's over $300-400 in chairs and folding tables. Everything else will be free. Oh, Betty, you did yours on a cell phone? That's interesting. Maybe so. YouTube will send out new programs that they have certain users letting do. But as far as I understand it, in general, you cannot do it in your cell phone. But yeah, what I was saying, just treat everybody right and hopefully it works out. Just remember, every business has problems sometimes. And just be respectful and figure it out and just move on to the next deal. You know, same as for everybody. You got to do your business long term, not short term. This unit looks interesting too. It's packed. But this will go over your $100 budget, unfortunately. It's already at $140 with 6 days to go. Betty Webb. I've been buying and selling since I think 11 or 12 years old. Seriously, since 16. And I'm 42 now. At least I think of. I might be 43. I got confused. Okay, let me make sure that I got all the super chats done first and all the member units. If I get that done, the Jordans I have right now, I think 15s. Oh, here's another private sale. Let's go look at this BS. Let's see if we can make money here. Private sale, unusual things. That's kind of cool, but $150. That's a small washer, small fridge. See, everything is displayed. That's like no mystery. It's just like, I don't like it unless I get it really cheap. And then I try to inflate it with these coins. So we got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Morgans, but you can't even see in the pictures that one pretty bad. So scrap value, silver's at 18 bucks right now, 17%. So scrap value, and these are one array. So these are probably like $11 to $12 a coin in scrap. These silver certificates, and those are nothing. You like get $5 a piece, half cents piece. So I think right now scrap on regular coins is probably about 13 or 14 times face. I have to look. There's actually a really good website you can go to, Gold Scrap. Did I try San Antonio auctions? Not yet. So what I'm doing right now, I'm looking at the auctions of people that said super chats, or people that did that are just my members for the channel. They have priority. They told me how to do it. Rene did, and I just did exactly what he said. I have an Android. Okay, Betty. So Betty says that she joined the channel through Android. So I didn't know you could do that. I will try to look at San Antonio auctions in a second. Thank you, Get Like Me. I try to answer as many questions as I can, but like I see, they come fast. Like we say, I always take priority of super chats, but if I'm not ignoring you, then nothing personal or anything like that. I just have a lot of stuff going on, so I'm trying to think about what I'm saying and try to keep it real, and answer questions. At the same time, I'm trying to find you good stuff. See, like this silver right here. So what did I say? $11, and we counted 6 of them. That's maybe $100 in currency right here. Just wheat pennies a little bit. Maybe you can say 150 of Sloan. It's nothing good. It's just private sell units, guys. Stay away from them. Fishing for Profit will join. All right, Fishing for Profit. Since you're going to join, I'll take your word for it. So send me your zip code, Fishing for Profit. We'll do you next. Shoot, I forgot the other username. Infinity or something, right? Oh, Inflated. Sorry. So much stuff going through my head as I do this. I have shirts on my website. Actually, I gotta send you one since you're moderator. Send me an email, but give me like a week, because this coming up week, like I said, we're working on a Twitch contract, and we're working on. There's 3 websites we're talking to right now that do online auctions, and we probably will partner with one of them and start producing exclusive content only on that website. But it will be free to the public, and it's all about teaching how to buy storage auctions, how to resell, eBay experience, store experience. It's going to be really cool. So that's a few websites we're talking to. So hopefully I can make an announcement with that the next couple of weeks. The Twitch announcement should come next week, and we have we have a handshake agreement, and we're just waiting for the contracts to come. So looks like we're going to start streaming live on Twitch soon. So Borderline, send me something like in a week or 2, and I'll send you one, okay? Houston. So who just said they're going to join the channel? Fishing for Profit. If you see this, send me, can you get me a hat from Dave? You're funny. Oh, I need to hydrate. Why would you ask me that? Hey, Dan, if you're still here, can you get him a hat from Dave? Maybe Laura can get you one. Fishing for Profit, been buying for 18 years. What's the zip code, Fishing for Profit? You said you're going to join the channel, so I'll give you priority. We're not that far. Okay. Zip code, we count 10 seconds, so we got to go to the next one. That's funny. Can I get you a hat from Dave? Do I speak German? Ja, ich kann Deutsch sprechen. Oh, so Dan and Laura are still watching. Well, I know Dan is watching for sure. Or maybe Laura's watching for sure. I know one of them is watching. I don't know if they are both watching. But, so Dan, as a request, somebody wants a Yup head. Can you hook him up with that? Oh, I can't say this with a straight face. I know Fluffy hasn't been doing YouTube. He's been killing it on Uber. And I told him, like, we'll do some Uber videos. You'll be funny as hell. So, anyway. Yeah, so, okay, so I didn't get okay, so somebody give me a zip code. I was going to do it for Fishing for Profit, but I think he's trying to join the channel right now. We'll get you a shirt. I'm going to send some, oh, it just said new member on Gunter, Nezhoda. That's kind of weird. New member. Welcome, Gunter, Nezhoda. What's up, Dad? You just joined my channel. You were a member before, weren't you? Okay, so Fishing for Profit is Corpus Christi. But see how his box is all green? That means my dad just joined the channel. And now he has special privileges. That's going to be member exclusive videos. We're going to do live chats, exclusive, all kinds of stuff. So Fishing for Profit right now. 78415, and then we're gonna do your next addicted to profit. 78451. I was only supposed to do this for an hour, but I'm already way too late. I see 78451, right? 78451 or 415. 78415. Okay. Let's see what state this is. Corpus Christi. Oh, we just did Texas. Okay, I'm only gonna do a 25-mile ratio because I don't want to do overlap. Looks pretty. Lots of water. Let's see if anything pops up. 5 by 15. This one's actually interesting. I don't see a pro. High bid $50. Let's go look at this one. Oh, sounds like Casey just came home. Oh yeah, happy anniversary to Dan and Laura. And thanks, Dad, for joining the channel. I hope you joined the $20 a month plan. It's oof for the monetization. I don't know what that means. Okay, that's a cool antique cabinet. 5 by 15, it goes deep. Shoot, I don't see anything. The fan is cool. You get like $60 for the fan. I mean, look, this type of locker right here. So if you have a small budget, what's your budget? Budget fishing for profit. If you have a small budget and you're willing to work and you want to make money for sure, that's the one. So, and it says armor, mattress, sword, cane, BB gun, fan. Like, you can't lose money there. Oh yeah, the BB gun right here, that's $20. The cane is another $10. I prefer buying lockers actually live auctions because they're better deals and I can use more of my senses. But like I said, there's about 5 or 6 different sites, so we're gonna start partnering with one of them. But long video. I'm still doing live. We're looking at lockers. Everybody's making me look at lockers.
Hi guys. So what the hails?
What the hell? That's not our channel.
I know, but I just want to say I tried calling to let everybody know about Tatiana's auditions in case anybody was wondering where I was.
Nobody cares. We're looking at lockers.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, say hi.
And so nobody answered.
My phone?
Yeah.
Oh, I turned it off because it kept on beeping.
Yeah, that's me calling.
No,
I was calling to say hi to everybody.
No, it was eBay and it was eBay and it was also just like,
I like
text messaging.
Borderline hoarderish. I like your name.
Yeah, she's one of our moderators. But say hi to let me see. We just got a new member for the channel.
Oh, awesome! Hi, Gunter.
Inflated Hero. Say hi to Inflated Hero.
Hi, Inflated Hero. I like your name too. That's cool.
Inflated Hero. I'm an Inflated Hero.
Me too. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. I just came from,
Betty's saying hi, one of our members too. Hello, Casey.
Oh, hi, Betty.
She missed you the last video.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know it's been a very busy week, and it's still not over yet.
And Shrika20 saying hi. You were here when you joined the channel.
Oh, hi, Striker.
Actually, I think Betty's my VIP member.
I'm feeling all the love. Thanks, guys.
They're here to watch me, Casey, not you, okay? They're picking my brains on storage auctions.
Did you tell everybody where I was and why I was gone?
My dad says hi too. I said you were drinking. I said you left the kid at home.
All right, so everybody, let's all say a prayer because Tatiana tried out the musical Frozen. So she tried out for Elsa or Anna, the 2 leads. So here we are. In all the musicals, it's from 1st grade to 8th grade. So now we're in 8th grade. We've put in our time.
Stop. We got a new member. Adam K just joined the channel. What's up, Adam?
Cool. Welcome to the family.
Welcome to the family. So if you're a storage buyer, you have an interest, make sure to send me a zip code. And also I got to do, shoot, so many names, guys. Addicted to Profit. I promise I'm going to do his too because he always sends us super chats. Yeah, thank you for the new member. This video is going way longer, by the way. I was only going to do it quick for now because I'm finishing corporate taxes. So we're looking for Corpus Christi real quick.
Oh,
thank you, Adam.
Christi. It's supposed to be beautiful. I used to have friends years ago from there.
I saw a lot of water, so I want to go. So everything else here is like 13 days, so there's not much point in looking because of the price-wise. So when we do the next one, we'll come back to it. I don't see anything close up that I would buy, to be honest. I mean, if you want to do
that first one, it looked like a lot of quantity. Is it quality?
This one right here for $50, the one we looked at with the cabinet and the BB gun. If you want to do some work, that's good. Let's look at this $10 one real quick.
Yeah, the $10 one.
Shrika said Tatiana's a natural. Yes, she actually had one of the leading roles in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, she was Verka Salt. She was like, Daddy, I want a pony.
Hey, if Dan and Laura are on it, we should go back to their side in a little while, look at some of their stuff too, because they actually have some really good deals on there.
This one actually looks pretty good.
So, and here's a benefit. As anything in business,
I see 2 different toolboxes right up front.
Yeah, no, this unit is great. It's only at $10 right now, but there's no way it's gonna stay $10.
And that metal cabinet, is it rusty or is it good?
That's okay.
Yeah, those things are expensive.
Oh, Victoria MG, and she sent us a super chat earlier too. She's actually been here since the beginning.
Hi,
she
Victoria,
said very
thank
windy
you.
in Corpus because we're talking about. I was telling you I want to be in a hurricane
Oh.
or a tornado. I want to go tornado chasing. Man, Twister was like the movie for me. I'm like straight up, let me do that. I'll drive the truck.
It wasn't the movie. It was the movie.
The movie. Hey, Victoria MG, thank you for the super chat. She sent us one earlier for $10 too.
You. That's awesome.
And she said just because she loves it. Okay, so Adam K just joined and he's a member, so he's requesting me to look up a unit. Guess what, guys? When you're a member, and also if you see something on storageauctions.net or any of the other sites, I'll go to that site. I'll look it up. So Adam just joined, so he gets to look it up right now.
You should have the
11228, 100-mile ratio. What shirt?
There you go.
Germany, England. So when we play England, it's a huge rivalry. Oh, I love sci-fi. You don't even know.
Hang this on the...
I never became a Doctor Who fan, but to be honest, I never gave it a chance. And a lot of people, oh, New Jersey. Oh man, you buy New Jersey.
You over?
Yeah. Oh yeah, put it. I'm so jealous. Who just said that? Adam K, one of our new members. You get to buy New York or New Jersey. Oh my God, I see good units all the time. You're gonna love being a member at our channel because there's units coming up. There was one coming up that came up for 30 grand, which I thought was crazy. But I see
30 grand.
Yeah, it's sold.
Wow,
but
that's big money.
I bet you whoever bought that probably lost their ass, but because it looked set up to me. There was several reasons, but I can't go back on it. But I see good units in New York and Jersey area and like stuff around there all the time. You're really gonna benefit from being a member. And when we do these chats, oh, you saw that one? It was like $32,000 or so, right at the comic book sticking out degraded. And it was just like a lot of stuff about it, the way the manager worded things, the way stuff was kind of laying there, where I just like, man, you know what? I like the unit, but my alarm, because I know nothing about the facility and stuff like that, my alarm was really going off, and I was just like, for $32,000, I'm like, pfft. Imagine if you just buy average units and you just double, you can make easy money. Okay, Adam, do you have a store or do you sell on the Swapmeet? Yeah, so I mean, I think unless that person knew something, that was a crazy price. But sometimes people have inside information. This is the unit you're talking about, right? In South Storequest, Jersey City.
So can I see where you're looking?
Yeah, so this is the life thing.
Oh, okay.
So the only thing that sucks right now, I couldn't get OPS to put a mouse cursor, but
OPS.
That's the streaming software. But that streaming software you can buy for $500. That has a lot more features, so we're gonna get that soon. I just need to review what's the best. You have 3 eBay stores and 3 stores I rent space from, so like the antique malls. Okay, cool. So, all right. So now let's go look at this unit. It's 10 by 10, 10 hours to go, $260. Oh, well, I see more than $260 in records.
And records. The records look pretty clean.
Yeah, obviously, records all about the music. So when I get record collections, what I do, I go to BCW. If you have a resale license, you can actually get a wholesale account with them, and you only have to spend like I think $100 at a time, which adds up fast in supplies. And they do free shipping if you order over $1,000 at a time, which I usually do. And when we get records, we sleeve every one of them up. We make them look really good, sell way much faster.
Yeah, presentation is everything. If it's pleasing to the eye, the people will buy.
Gary, I will try to answer in a second. So the way it works on my live streams, I answer member questions first, then with BCW, yes. Just go look BCW Supplies. They sell record supplies, comic sleeves, baseball stuff. It's a really good company. And their wholesale program is amazing. If something normally is $5, you probably can get a wholesale for $2. So what was I saying? So I try to get all super chats and member stuff first. What?
I just want to see more in the pictures.
Okay. Yeah, so that chat is a little bit delayed over here, so you want to read over here. So the records, I mean, I see $250 in records right here, unless it's all classical music. Yeah, so Borderline is telling people how to get your questions answered. Awesome. So I like that. I can't see what's in the green stuff. These pictures kind of suck a little bit. But here's canvases. Send them to Tatiana. Tatiana's huge in painting. Looks like art supply and some art.
Oh, there's an easel. That's an easel.
Oh yeah, that's actually. Is it?
Yeah, once you said.
Well, that's a big easel, so that's another $40 at least. And if it's a better one, more. Some of these boxes.
At first, I thought it was construction stuff, but once you said it was art, then not really.
Let's see, American Apparel. Wonder if that's new stuff.
Yeah, it's a
Painted buckets. So let's look at another picture.
Oh yeah, it is an easel with art.
Oh yeah, check these wood things out. So you have an antique store. So you see this log right here, it looks like it's split. That probably is either shelving or it's like benches or something. Either way, like
that's really hot right now.
Yeah,
I would say
if that's a bench with legs on the bottom, that's at least $300-400 a piece.
Yeah.
So I see some kind of chairs. The chairs look good. Some kind of old hoe, like an old dolly or plow. That's interesting.
Don't call me an old hoe.
I didn't call you an old hoe. I have jokes, but I don't know if kids are watching. Yeah, so the wood slabs are really nice. And then look, this dolly right here. That's cool. That's like $100. I can't see around the corner here.
Oh, there's a mannequin? Or what's that?
It actually looks like this might have been some kind of store. Let's see if we see better here. Okay, let's look at another picture. What's over here? Hold on a second.
What's that box that says Fragila? Or what's that?
This is probably some kind of monitor. This American Apparel. I wish they would show us inside the box.
Oh, is that clothing? Go back. What were those? What's that?
It's just hangers. I don't see anything.
Okay.
Unless it's black shirts or something. This locker almost looks like they had a business.
Yeah, there's some kind of like...
Oh, here we go. Edible
arrangements, right?
Edible arrangements. Yeah, so that's what they did. Okay. So this was probably a store that was doing... But why would they have all these records? So it might be miscellaneous. Ooh, check this out. Juki commercial sewing machine.
Juki.
So Juki, that's a name unless you're in the commercial... Hey, really good. Adam saw it too. Well, he looked at the lock already. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, if it's not a bench, you can turn it into a bench. It's not that hard. But Juki's a commercial sewing machine. Depending on models, that should bring 300 to 1,000. They're not the fastest seller, but because you're in New York, you have a lot of factories there. I'll bet you can sell that fast. So I would probably estimate that to be at least $500 in New York. Somebody just asked, and we're gonna go back to the lock in just a second. Who has more experience, Casey or Rene?
At what? I'm older, but he has more experience with buying and selling. If I could look inside, if there was anything I wish I could do would be to look inside Rene's brain to see all the vast information he has. Because he knows a little bit about everything. You name it. It could be any topic. Any buying product, history, economics, you name it, he knows it. A little bit of something. Jack of all trades, right? What are you looking for?
That's piles and whatnot. Not piles, but stacks. Ooh. Actually, these right here, I didn't even know I had these.
Hi, Mike.
Alright. There you go. See? I got my own super chat I paid for. You know what? Say some more.
Really? Oh, he's wonderful. He's such a wonderful, loving husband. Are you really giving me this money? Do I get to really keep this?
How's the making out?
Oh, it's wonderful. It's amazing. You're so snuggly.
See?
I can't believe you're giving me money.
No.
You saw it. He gave it to me.
I didn't know that money was sitting over there, actually, so that's good. That's fun. Alright, I'm just playing around, guys.
I can buy some more groceries.
Fat guys are cuddly. So, yeah, so everything... Treasure Hustlers is giving you high fives.
Woo, right?
So, everything... What's up, Treasure Hustlers, by the way? So, everything about that unit I like right now. Melissa's laughing. So let's look really quick what else we see here. This is a really interesting unit.
What's way back there?
This box. Oh, we don't want to just be too much on one unit, but we spend more time because Adam K is a member and he said, hey, Rene, check it out. Give me your opinion.
Are there any fishing? What's that thing?
No, that's like racks. Commercial racks. I'm assuming there's American Apparels. There's probably some sort of shirts. Oh, sea cake, cupcakes, sea cake. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, but never... That's a rookie mistake right there. Never think that what the box says is what it has.
So one time I said, "How Casey do buy auctions?" And she hasn't been to auctions in like 6 years because said, "Yeah, when she was born, she didn't really go out." But Jackie and Sarah from Treasure Hustlers, what's up? They check out their YouTube channel too. They do some really cool stuff. We're actually gonna go dumpster diving with them eventually. I'm too fat to get in dumpsters right now.
I can.
So even though between Jackie, God, my French, I'm getting also my. What was I saying? Between Jackie, Sarah, and Casey, all three should be able to get me out. But
I'm not that strong. I haven't worked out that hard.
I feel between the three of you guys got me. Okay, so I send her out to buy a unit, and she comes back and she bought like a 5x10 or 5.
Alcohol, which is not that great.
That's some good stuff in alcohol, but it's a lot of low end units.
Area.
She's like, I spent $700, but it's all brand new killer stuff. I spent like $700 because all the boxes look good.
Well, they had the wheels. They had the box that said the brand of expensive wheel.
Oh yeah, Robert just said he opened up a 1988 Topps box that ended up being 1983 Fleer, which I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't even know. But so yeah, check out Treasure Hush. Let's check out their website. So
Great stuff. Oh God.
so it was all garbage. They just took brand new boxes probably from the back of the store and shoved all this stuff in.
Yeah,
there,
it was full of paper. I was all, oh, oops, it's not necessarily.
Your budget for this unit is $500. I think that's a no-brainer. I think you could even justify $1,000 to be honest.
What kind of shelving is that? Was that expensive shelving right in the back?
This right here looks like some kind of rack that they take apart. It looks like it has wheels and stuff. That's what I would guess based on the other stuff. There's not enough. I wish they would have a little bit more pictures. You have some mystery. What's in the green totes down there? The rack is cool. So a little bit of boxes. But I think between the records, the Yuki sewing machine, and those benches right there, let's look at those again right here. I mean, they look awesome. I would actually stain those a little bit.
And the good thing is that the records are up high.
And
I
the
hate that
dolly.
when people throw the records way at the bottom and get full of dust. Like, they have it. There looks like pride of ownership in this locker.
Yeah. I mean, I think you got to be... So between the records, the logs, that old vintage dolly...
The mannequin.
And yeah, the mannequin. So. And what do we see on the other side?
The easel...
Yeah, I mean, I can see easily $1,000. I think if you spend $1,000 in this unit and you eat complete crap, you still break even. So that's my opinion. I would.
Sometimes that's a win.
Yeah, I would pick up this unit for $1,000. If I have an empty truck ready to go, I would pick it up for $1,000 because I think those two wood things would look badass in my store. And they're not for every customer, but the person, I don't think it's gonna go. I mean, I don't know. Actually, let me know. Send me a message what it ended up going for. New York gets competitive, but I mean, I think $1,000 you can't go wrong. Like if you have complete bad luck, you break even. If all those records are classic rock, or jazz, or blues, or punk would make it crazy, but just those type of things.
Oh yeah, punk is the most.
You know, you put them in sleeves and stuff like this. You'll make your money. You'll make your money back just in records at $1,000. So vinyls, I sell a lot more than $2 a piece, depending on what it is. So if you find punk, it's obviously super crazy.
Super big money.
Early Seattle cringe stuff, or California, like Sublime, early type of stuff like that. West Coast gangster rap is actually worth a lot of money, even in cassettes. You'd be surprised. But in general, classic rock for anything like Foreigner, Fleetwood Mac, Pink Floyd, all that stuff, it starts at $5 and it goes to $20. Almost any Elvis Beatles record, $20. And if you said you have 3 boosters, so I don't know what kind of money you boosters have, but I put them in clear plastic sleeves. I mean, I have actually videos. Check out my videos. Just make sure the record's in good condition. But like, yeah, records at $2 a piece. If it's classic rock, I'll take everything you have up to 10,000 pieces. Pay you cash.
Right.
Were there any other members? Because this was a really long unit. But see, you remember, this is what you get. You get my opinions. And they're just my opinions. So, these mattresses are good if they're new. Check this out. It's already at $1,300, 10 by 15. Well, these are all brand new pillow top mattresses. You can get $300-400 a set. I bet you the couch is brand new.
It's all, yeah.
That's a good unit. But this is a good unit if you have a store. I mean, you can still sell this stuff on Craigslist, but that's 1, 2, 3 couch pieces. Jazz and Blue Note label. Yeah, my dad, like Jazz and Blue Note is crazy. Even classical music, if it's on stuff like Deutsches Grammophon or Telefunken, you can make a lot of money with. You got to look at condition records, but yeah, $2 a records. Where can I pick them up? Boxes of hip hop records. So yeah, so if you have hip hop stuff, you want to look. Discogs is a great website to look it up to also. And then hip hop stuff, you want to look for early West Coast gangster rap like NWA, pre NWA stuff. Early Eazy-E stuff. That stuff, you'd be surprised some of that stuff goes. Yeah, I think that unit is $1,000. That's a good deal too. I mean, it just all depends on where you can sell. But this is a unit I probably would bring one worker. If I don't have a store, I would bring one worker, put a bunch of blankets out, pull everything out, or maybe even rent the second unit, put everything on Craigslist.
What about the one above it?
It's probably the same owner. Let's see.
I know, that's why I pointed that out.
But you probably won't have a chance to win this, Adam, to be honest. Because I know, like, in every area, yeah, this is all brand new furniture. It's either brand new or it's staging stuff. Either way, it's good, but it's probably brand new. But you're probably going to compete with a guy that has like a thrift store or a furniture consignment store, and they just will outbid you.
What's the one below it? I was just curious.
And it's nothing against you. That's just, certain people get more for certain things. Hey, we just got a $10 super chat, and he has a request.
Wow.
Okay,
New England fish.
So
Hey,
Adam, I
thank
think
you.
I answered all your questions, so we'll get back if you have more questions, okay? And we can look at more of your stuff too, but let me take care of the super chat real quick. New England fish, $10. Can you look at 02645? 02645. 100-mile radius with a $700 budget. Let's look low trying to get started. Okay, that sounds good. By the way, New England Fish, you should join our channel. It's only $5 a month, and you can always get this stuff. So, but I appreciate the super chat.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So 02645. Let's see what state this is in. Massachusetts, right? MA's Massachusetts. We were saying that early between the two states. I get confused. I'm going to do a 100-mile ratio. We want to look at stuff that closes sooner because it's a little bit more realistic on what I can tell you. Oh yeah, German and English record labels, you crazy. Even if you find early not hip hop, but techno stuff from Germany.
Oh yeah, because they're the ones who invented techno.
DJs will love you. Yeah, no, it happens so, Adam, and that's nothing against you. Just different businesses have different things, you know. And like I'm sure there's some stuff where you can get more money than nobody else can, you know, or your knowledge. He said up to $700, but you know what? I'm gonna have to look. Even as low as $1,100, this looks interesting.
I know. I was just gonna say even before I saw the price.
Massachusetts is one place I want to go visit. Boston. One of our producers, Rob, was from Boston area.
Oh, is that where Rob was from?
And I'm gonna be honest. I want to have full.
Was that military? I see vintage, the milk carton,
the milk can,
water thing. But what's that? I saw military. What's that right there?
I can't see the pictures. Suck. That looks like art, like artwork, like.
No, that didn't look like military ammo.
Just organs. Actually, this looks like there's a lot of old stuff in it. It's a clean box. I like this unit, but it's over your budget, so.
Yeah.
Oh, here. No, see, I told you it's wall art. I'm like a ninja. I see this stuff. I don't have to see it.
I just saw green.
Yeah, it's wall art. And I'm gonna do full disclosure. I appreciate the super chat, but I'm a Miami Dolphins fan, New England Fish. So, I'm just teasing because my friends. I have a bunch of friends from Boston and stuff. So.
Because why?
They've been talking trash for like 10 years. Yes. Actually, when I married Casey, she was well, is a good unit at Hardy Shoes. She was a Patriots fan, and I converted her.
And I was a fan when they like totally sucked.
I told her
terrible.
I told her no making out unless she's a Dolphins fan. So you choose.
He would.
I'm kidding.
Let's see.
Okay, so he's a $700 budget. Let's see. Do you sell anywhere yet, New England Fish? Do you have a store? Do you have anything? Do you do Swapmeets? Hey, we got a new member, Addicted to Profit.
Wow.
And Addicted to Profit always gives us super chats, but thank you for joining the membership. And don't worry, Addicted, I was going to come to you no matter what. It was just, you know, and I know you hang out with us, and so I was going to come to you, don't worry. But I do appreciate you joining the membership, and I know you always send us super chats. So we really appreciate it. And by the way, guys, Addicted to Profit has a channel. Go over there. It's a new channel, but new channels are fun to watch because you get to learn as they learn.
Right.
Okay, so, hey, Betty says hi to you. Okay, so, what's...
Hi, Betty.
New England Fish. So how do you sell? Do you Swapmeet, eBay only? Do you have a retail store? Put that in there. Casey will look for it while I look at some units here real quick.
Yeah, that's important to, you know, your market, like, who you're selling to, how much you can kind of get. Like, you know, if you're in certain areas that will get more money, or if you're more on the lower end, which don't knock it, every dollar counts, if you're, but know your market.
Hey, Adam K, by the way, if you get that unit with the wood things, I want to see some pictures. You know, maybe that's fun. We'll do some stuff. You guys send me pictures, and then once I get the better streaming software, I probably can put some pictures in, and we can see how some of our members are doing with stuff. And, you know, sometimes you will eat crap. Look, guys, I want to be honest with you. If you do this business, you have to be able to...
What about that one for $20?
I know, I was getting to that one.
Sorry, I got excited. I saw stuff.
There's a lot of... Well, it's definitely quantity, so... But you got to be able to just eat crap sometimes. That's just how it goes.
Yeah. And don't be afraid to do some hard work. That's like, you know, you're getting paid to work out.
You know, I mean, this unit for $20, you cannot not make money, but...
Yeah, you can't lose on this one.
It looks low end, but I see tools or rack of CDs. I don't know. I mean, if you want to work hard, this almost looks like it was a bar or like bar decorate. I don't know. Books. Actually, you know what? On second thought, I wouldn't buy this unit. Never mind. I mean, if you want to get it super cheap and you're willing to work hard, you're willing to turn $20 into $200. But, I mean, I don't think that's a good business plan, to be honest. It's better to save up a little bit more money and buy better units. Because these units, it's extremely unlikely you're going to score big. Uh, let's see. Make sure Treasure hustles. Oh, look at Treasure. Yeah, those girls work hard. I've seen them buy some units, but they make money and they do the trash stuff. And you know, everybody has a different plan, and you need to work out what works for you. This is weird. This is like a store. What is this? What's this description? Oh, you need to find out what works for you. Discount self-storage, but they have it in a storefront. Playboy
So Addicted to Profit was banned for 4 years, or they couldn't get Storage Wars because of copyright strikes. You see that?
Oh yeah, because you took their content, yeah, and YouTube is more and more about that. So if you guys have a channel, it has a lot of mystery, but I don't like the unit. If you have a channel, make sure don't use copyright music. Like I pay for a service, which is I pay $15 a month. I got access to 30,000 songs, and they're lifetime free on the upload date as long as you remember.
Hey, that one's interesting. Go to the horse.
Yeah, so we're looking for New England fish right now, right? Yeah, so you gotta, if you had copyright, you know, your channel is super new and you don't have big yet. If I were you, I would start a new channel. Because YouTube already kind of looks at you in a bad way, and I don't know what the forgiveness is. Yeah, I don't like this either. It's a lot of work, but I don't see good items.
The horse was interesting.
The horse is okay. There's a basketball thing in the back, but would I put my money in that? No.
No.
So, what's up, Francisco? Javier Ojeda Nunes. Mexicali, hell yeah, saludos. Amy will hit you if you steal their content. And I'm not saying you're stealing, but that's how they see it.
He's saying hello. Saludos.
I know.
He's saying hello to you.
Muy bueno.
It's both of us.
You got all but one back. I'm surprised that you got it back. But if it still has Storage Wars content in there, be careful. If I were you, to be honest, I know your channel is new. It doesn't have that much stuff. I would just... I would start a new channel if I was you. That's my best advice I can give you. And if you do that, I'll give you some tips on how to do some videos that will really take off in the beginning that will probably do your channel faster. Because having those copyright strikes and just having a smaller channel, YouTube is just not going to put you in the algorithm easily. And that's all that matters. I mean, you know, with our Storage Wars experience and the stuff that we do, we should have... Okay, maybe I'm confusing you with a different channel then. Sorry. I thought you only had like 10 videos on there. Okay, you know what? I looked at a bunch of channels last week. So, how many subscribers do you have? And by the way, if you do a new channel, you can delete all the old stuff and upload your new videos. Sorry, Addicted to Profit. That's like I have so many people in there. Let's go look at your channel real quick. Hold on a second. Okay, then we're gonna go right back to Massachusetts. Let's go YouTube. Addicted. So by the way, all my videos I back up on an external hard drive. So if you ever have to start something new or a new platform comes, you have all that data.
Very wise, very wise.
Oh yeah, never mind. You have 2,100. Totally, never mind. Forget it. Everything I just said, forget. Because you do have 21. Yeah, at 2,100 subscribers, you don't want to. You just want to keep on working it out. Yeah, and you got nice thumbnails, and you have a lot of different stuff. I see.
Yeah, you have really nice thumbnails.
Yeah, I see some of your videos are sideways. Make sure they're all full screen. But, storage was biggest in Texas. Tarantula attack. So that's cool. I need to watch that. Yeah, okay, never mind. You have 2,100 subscribers. Don't start over. I know. So, like, everything. So, when you do get those strikes, the algorithm, it can really, really hurt you. So, like, not addicted to profit. New England fish. You want to look for units that, I like pride of ownership. That's what I look for.
Yeah, that one didn't look that bad.
Let's see which one.
Cube Smart. Yeah.
We don't say nothing. No, don't. Yeah, but don't.
That's what it said.
I know it is, but that's a storage facility. But I don't give. So on this feedback session, we don't give any feedback on any sort of companies. We only do the units.
Oh, you knew where I was going with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut you if I have to. I'll nail clip you. I don't care. I'll use this nail clipper, and I'll take the protective plastic.
What did you think with that white couch? The mattress. I mean. A mattress you probably have to
okay. Let me find a unit real quick. So, you know, he did a super chat. Let me find him a unit if I see anything that's exciting. I like these bag units, but we have a store, so if we get stuck with clothes, I'm fine with that. It's only $10, but never mind. I really suck at editing. I'm at a crossroads. If you edit, I would recommend get a Mac, get Final Cut Pro 10, learn it. There's so many videos online for that stuff.
What's that? Go back.
Which one? This is like cheap
more.
cabinets. Oh, one more. Oh. So we're trying to find a good unit right now if something stands out for fishing for profit.
One more up. One more up. No,
You
you went back.
storage pirate Ricardo. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Tell me, but like I said, we have a lot of different members that come in.
Right, you went to the wrong one.
Which one are you talking about, weirdo?
One up. Pay attention to what you're doing.
Oh yeah, no, don't have a
What
Madonna.
is this?
Don't have a Madonna song playing in the background. You'll definitely get copyright strike. If you guys watch our store, if you watch our store tour videos,
Or something.
yeah. Actually, you know what? Fishing for profit. I'm sorry. Like
What's
these,
that red thing? Did
you know
they
what?
just show-
How many miles out are we? I don't see a single good unit in the area. Let me go 150 miles out. Let's see if anything is on short notice. Hey, no problem doing the fishing, but I don't see any unit that I would say, hey, this is a unit I'm going for. Newport, Rhode Island. I don't know if that's too far for you. Let me see. Girls' bikes. Old fridge. That's probably like a beer sign. No, it's a TV, man. It looked like a beer open sign. I don't know. See, guys, like when I say pride of ownership, look, anybody that cares about this stuff, they're not just going to put a TV loose like that. Like they're going to remember all that bubble wrap we saw earlier in the unit that said you guys should buy with all the totes and stuff in Florida? This is just not it.
Yeah, because think about all the dust that got into the TV. Inside the deep of it.
You know what? Let's go over to Dan's side really quick. Let's see if he has anything in Rhode Island. Hold on a second. Because Dan's side, you can get a lot of good deals still. All my members that, all the members and all the people that super chat, give me your zip codes real quick. We're going to look at storageauctions.net real quick. Rhode Island zip code. I mean, a Massachusetts zip code. What was it? And I don't know if he has. So he doesn't have as many auctions yet, but when he does, there's a lot of good deals. You definitely want to watch it. Yeah, you got to be careful. Some sites will stage units, some managers. But, I mean, you kind of, as you learn your business, you learn with that. Send me zip codes. All my members, send me zip codes. We'll look at Dan's side real quick. If we find units in your side, you're going to get good deals. Okay, 78665. 78665. That's inflated hero. All my members and all the super chat people send me zip codes. Truck. Yeah, I mean, unless you want to deal with vehicles. So we don't want that. Oh, it says 50 miles. Hold on a second. Let me go back here. Another zip code. No, Fluffy hasn't come on tonight, but it's Wednesday night. He's probably driving Uber.
Yeah, Wednesday night at the club. Alright, all the drunk drivers need rides.
You're right. Estate buyouts can be more guaranteed of a profit, but you're also not gonna. You also 21112. You're also not gonna find treasures. So most of the time. Manzas, Virginia. Nothing. I wonder if we're in the online auctions. Let me go all online auctions. Let's try the zip code here. 20112. Okay, he doesn't have. So like I said, it's a newer site, so they don't have all the auctions. But when you do find them, there's some really good deals. Fishing for profit. Let me go back, see if I see a super chat for the zip code. 02645.
Wow, that's an interesting zip code. I'm always used to it starting with
East Coast zip code.
92.
No, it doesn't have any units there either. Destroy Family of 2011. Let's check that one.
But being that he's from Massachusetts, if he's going to get in the business, doesn't he need to hurry up and buy something before the snow comes? So maybe he doesn't need to be as picky.
I can't comment on that because
Just something to think about. Where I'm telling you, because you're so used to being in San Diego, where you can sell 24/7.
Okay, so I'm going back to storage treasures. Like I said, so the other sites that are smaller, they are smaller, but you get stuff cheaper. You just have to put a little bit more time finding stuff. Storage treasures obviously has the most, but you also have the most competitors. So like everything. When I was dabbling in Storage Wars Texas, I caught them doing shady things with Mary. I don't expect Rene to comment on that. I was just saying I think they came after me on YouTube. I don't know, but I can tell you one thing. A&E doesn't care what you say. It's a multi-billion-dollar company. It's not that. It's automatically with the content. If you take the content, they actually hire companies that do that. Okay, here we found a unit for you. Fishing New England fish, right? Let me see. Okay, all my names messed up. New England. Oh yeah, New England Fish. I'm good. Here's the unit. There we go. $790 is a little bit above your budget. It's still 2 days to go, so it's probably going to go a little bit further. Boxes and more boxes of brand new retail items valued with $3,500 headphones, portable speakers, phone chargers.
Why do they know what's in it?
You know what? Never mind. Private seller staged. Yeah, as soon as I read that. And
I'm like, how do they know?
If you guys see units with cell phone chargers, they're almost always worthless. Unless you have the current one that just came out.
Yeah, technology is always changing.
Yeah, iPad covers worthless. I wouldn't take this. I can't believe.
Oh, change that.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's good money on eBay.
Yeah, but we're a family channel. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't buy this unit for nothing. Cell phone cases there. You guys see me? Yeah, it's not a lean unit, Adam. I just saw it, so I didn't see that right away. Yeah, if you take 5 seconds off the content, you get copyrighted. Companies like Casey, that's contagious yawning.
Sorry.
So Sony, like they have people that just score. They have software that just looks about any that tracks all these companies. Even YouTube changed it now. That it used to be able to do like highlight reels of other people and give you comments on it. And Milford, I see this looks interesting. Used to be able to give you comments on it and make money with that. Now they can. You have to add your own content to it for like review channels. There was a thing called, I think, Response Girls or something like that. And they really got a lot of stuff by just basically stealing other people's YouTube videos, put themselves in an open cut shirt where you see most of the chest and said, oh my god, that's funny. Oh, that's stupid. And, they took all the content creator stuff away.
I thought the one with the white couch was pretty interesting.
Yeah,
just for, like, if you need stuff, if you're getting started,
But, it's his first time. He doesn't have a store. He wants to buy...
Well, because it had guy and girl stuff, so then that way you're not limited to one audience. And I saw tools in there and stuff. Or there were, like, toolboxes or something. Tatiana, we're live.
That large unit we looked at first was interesting. Yeah, I guess so. The most interesting unit was this one right here. I mean, it's...
Okay, come here. Tell everybody. Here comes the child.
It's a lot of work.
Tell everybody hi.
Okay, hi everyone. I just got a call back for one of my plays. I just tried out for like one of my a lead role in Frozen.
Did you get Shrek?
Yes.
Are you Shrek?
I'm Shrek. No. I'm actually trying out for Anna or Elsa. So callback is where you come back tomorrow and then they have you sing lyrics and you do like scripting and just making sure that you can do the part. And so I'm very excited. I doubted myself because I messed up in my song.
She was nervous.
Oh, I started crying in the bathroom.
She was having a meltdown.
Adam K said, hey, Tatiana, Inflated Hero said, congratulations.
Thank you.
So it's a callback.
Yeah. So like
now she needs to work on our songs first.
I know, like I'm singing downstairs.
Hey, Inflated Hero, if you want to do a store in San Antonio, you should go to a channel called Crimes Finds, and he's out in Texas too. He has an auction house, and he probably can give you some good Texas tips.
Striker says, good luck, good job.
Thank you.
Everybody said that's amazing. Good luck, so that's excited.
Yeah.
So she always does good. All right, so I'm sorry, New England Fish. I just couldn't find anything. I mean, if you want to work hard, but this unit is going to be a worker unit. At $20, you're going to make money for sure. If you just want to have some fun, get some experience. But if I were you, I would separate this unit. I would first take out all the trash, go make a dump run, and then keep the stuff that you can think of. So I don't really like the unit, but if you just want to spend very little and just go through some stuff.
Go back to the couch one.
This is the one, right?
No.
I changed the distance setting, so I don't know.
It was 150. Oh, 150. That's far, wasn't it?
No, that's...
It was
that's
Cube Smart.
I don't know. I just don't see nothing good in the area where I say, hey, buy it.
Okay. Well, I think you were talking about other things. That's why I don't think you saw
I talk about a lot of stuff. I'm all over the place.
I know.
It's Austin, but I'll check it out. Yeah, I mean, also, I don't know, how far is Austin from San Antonio? Actually, me and Casey, I was talking about buying a house in Austin. So I heard you still can get a lot of good deals on that suburb. Well, this is an interesting unit. Okay, New England Fish, check this out. It's already at $810. Yamaha guitar. That vacuum, that Oryx, is actually a commercial vacuum. They sell slow, but I put these on eBay. Should bring at least $100.
And you know how it's commercial? Look at the cord. It's red.
Plus it says Oryx XL, which if you know your brands, it's commercial.
Okay. Well, because usually commercial, it's like red or orange. It's not regular black.
Yeah, there's another brand with S. That Mesa, that's probably Mesa Boogie right there. Is my dad still here?
Grandpa.
1.5 hours? That's not bad. You should go visit him. He probably can give you some good tips. Do we sell Native American jewelry? I actually have a little bit listed on my website. That's actually a really cool video if you like that stuff, and it's newer stuff. We actually bought a Native American hoarder house. It's called Indian Hoarder House. Check out the videos. There's like 4 or 5 videos, and we do have some stuff in the store.
And we're gonna be making up a follow-up video, Tatiana and I. About
Okay, guys. So look,
jewelry.
this is something that really scares me, and I hate it about online auctions. And it's not always the case, but a lot of times it's the case. Who notices something in this picture? And I'm keeping it really, really obvious.
Oh.
Don't say nothing. I know you notice. I'm keeping it really obvious. And I really, so that back, those grills right there, that's actually a really good amp too. But I hate it when I see stuff like this. Who knows it? Oh, you're an auctioneer too? That's cool. Mesa 4x12
so
cabinet.
now we know what to look for. That was, I never thought about that.
So, Chad Lemon, you can go to some of the websites and do it. Dad, don't say anything, okay? So, Adam K, that's good. He has a good eye. New England Fish has a good eye.
I never thought about looking at that at an auction.
So, when I see this, and that the auctioneers, not the auctioneers, but the storage managers, they go in and they take pictures. And now, this case is open on every spot. So, there's 2 possibilities. The person who owned it originally, they came in, they got the case. They got just the guitar or bass out, whatever's in there. And they just took out the guitar really fast and just threw the case back in. Not all live auctioneers are all rigged. It's not. You just some are, some aren't. And it's not staged. I mean, you see the stuff. There's good stuff in there. But what scares me, they open up the case and they just see what kind of guitar is in there. And if it would have been a really rare guitar, they probably would have had it open with pictures, which you see on online auction sites all the time. But if it's a cheap guitar, they just close it and leave it up to your imagination to run wild. And hope you find an old Gibson or Fender or something like this.
Or it's empty, because why would you not lock it? If it's something in there, you would lock it.
I don't know. I just hate it when I see somebody just leaving a case that no musician, nobody would transport a case with all the hinges open because the guitar would just fall out.
Yeah, it's easy to break.
ICP. I listen to ICP sometimes too. I listen to everything. But that just scares me. I hate it. I mean, somebody opened it up, so I don't really like that. I would actually call the manager. I'm like, hey, I noticed the whole case is open. Did you guys look into it? There looks next to the case on the right-hand side behind the picture. It looks like there's another cabinet. You can see the black and silver lining, so there's probably not a speaker cabinet.
Yeah, and to that person's question, what is it, Chet?
Hold on. Yes. Who stops storage building owners from cutting locks themselves, searching the locker?
They're millionaires. They're not going to go in there. They could care less about what's in there because it's more important that you have an honest reputation because you want to be able to. Your business is solely renting out the storage units.
Yeah. So if you make millions in rent from storage units, do you really care about stealing a $20 guitar or $500 guitar? I mean, there's always somebody that's not narcissistic, and.
Divavistic.
Yeah, something else. Treasure Hutchins said, tell Tatiana to look up Lip Sync Battle Frozen. Channing Tatum. She will get a kick out of it. Okay, I will try to remember to tell her. So they don't really care. Plus, it's illegal. Actually, when a storage manager goes into a unit and takes stuff out, that's the same thing as going into your house and stealing something. I don't know in every state, but at least in California and Nevada. Because when you own a storage unit, that becomes part of your house, of your hood. Not of your hood, but of your domain, of your castle, however you want to call it. Casey's taking a picture. So, it's highly illegal. Scratches. I mean, this unit is interesting. If you have a good budget, you can take a chance on the unit. I think $800 is okay. Let's look at a couple more. I hate that case. You know what? Let's see if there's another. Maybe they took a picture with the case open. Yeah, that's a really good amplified grill right here. Technology of Alchemite. Call of the Onyx. That's something worth looking up. Records, rough condition, at least the cases. These books all look interesting. Raya Study Bible. Bible's always a good book. No money, but it's good. Best-selling book of all time. These speakers, okay. I can't read the label, but they actually look interesting.
Somebody asked Rene, how many boxes are in the Proline case you got?
Proline case? What's the Proline case?
I don't know.
Even if it goes up an auction before, the title of ownership doesn't change. The owner is the person that rents the unit, and then the the storage facility has a lien on it. That's actually why they call it a lien sale, because you haven't paid your bill. Just like somebody puts a lien on your house or a lien on your car, the title doesn't change until an auctioneer or an auction website comes in and actually auctions it off. So if you enter somebody's unit and go through and steal stuff, you are actually breaking into their stuff. I've actually been at a storage auction where this unit was supposed to come up, and there was rumors there was Snap-on stuff in there, and the manager was crooked as hell. It's out in Escondido. Always steals stuff, always tries to sell you stuff. He actually tried to sell my friend the matching dryer. My friend found the washer all the way in the back of the unit that he bought. So, but he actually, so the guy came up and he paid his unit like literally right on the auction, and the guy didn't expect him to come back. And he opened up the unit, all the Snap-on stuff was gone. They called the police, like, it was a major deal. And, the manager tries to play stupid, but it's not that easy. So, it's definitely, will there people that steal? Yes, there will be. But it's definitely not cool, and you just got to learn which managers are awesome and which managers are not. Those huge crystals, we got them listed on eBay right now.
Addicted to Profit said that the managers went through their unit.
Yeah, if you catch somebody going through unit, that's a big problem. Here's a nice mixer. That's easy to look up. PMS 5000. Looks like a good one. Looks like, what's that? 4/8 12 channel mixer. A lot of software can do this stuff, but still cool. Still gotta be a couple $100 minimum. I'll just clear back. Let's see what else we got here. I like this unit, right? If you have money, this is not a bad unit to take a chance on. This keyboard is nothing. Here's another head. Carbon head. MTS 3300. So see what I do when I buy lockers. So I'll do this. I see this is a carbon
Say
MTS.
Say goodnight to Borderline Hordish.
BH is leaving.
Well, and I understand because it's late.
I know, and she's an East Coast. Good night, Borderline.
Yeah. Thank you for participating.
So MTS.
Sweet dreams.
3300. Oh, it's MYS one. So what I do, I type up different things that I see, and I try to get an idea for money. Can you tell your wife I say hi? Jonathan Vega says hi.
Hi. Somebody wants to know how to get a date with Mary Padian.
I don't know. Do I look like a matchmaker? So it said, or maybe it's a 3200. Let me see, because I see a 3200.
A 99. That's cute.
Good night, Kimmy. The Carbon MTF 3200 50 anniversary tube amp head is $291. If that's the same one. So I don't see a sold one. So let's just be safe. That's a seam. That's it's MTS 3200. It's the same one. So somebody's asking $300 for that on eBay, but that's asking, not sold. Let's assume it's $150.
Oh, Gunter says all the music stuff is cheap.
Yeah, but my dad is picky. I just care what the stuff sells for. But so I mean that's a decent unit to take a chance on if you have the money. But I don't know if it's gonna go high. When you see stuff like that, people bid high. Oh, $20,000 A1 unit. Yeah, I like A1 units. When I see A1 units, I buy them no matter what.
Yeah.
I don't care. All right, I've been doing this chat for over 2 hours.
And I kind of have to go to sleep too.
I'm hungry.
Me too, but we're dieting. Remember, the keyword is die.
I'm not dieting. What are you talking about?
I have some celery. You want some celery?
You know what? Wedding dresses and bridesmaid dresses. If you go to our store right now, I probably have 50 hanging. I literally had hundreds. Basically, the way we started moving.
I would say the best way is to try and sell it to another wedding.
They don't buy them either because most of them. No, I tried that too. They don't buy them. The way we move them out of store, we just put $19.99 on them. That's it. They sell for that.
And Halloween's coming up. You could maybe go to the Swapmeet and put like bride zombie and try and sell them for $20 and like show one all full of like blood and ripped and tattered to give people ideas. And maybe the little girls might want to buy it for princess dresses. But that's what we did last year with a whole bunch of the dresses we had. Yeah, so zombie brides, horror brides, they sell. Just on the way to how to sell it in the next couple months. Didn't we have somebody from Texas? This looks interesting. This is a 10 by 30. That's big. It's packed. So that's a 24 U-Haul truck, probably time and a half. Really? The furniture's nice plastic wrapped. These look like some kind of cones. I don't like that stuff is packed in Valvoline boxes. That's cheap. Yeah. But it looks like some really big furniture. Let's look at some pictures here. This one looks really interesting.
So my dad says best item I see is the Mesa cabinet at 700 if it works. So the whole unit is only $800. So you see one item at 700. Even say it's 400. I'm looking at this unit. What does this say? Blender's home. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So they could say home storage, I guess. This is some really big furniture. So this probably came out of a really big house, which was probably really expensive. Except those Babylon boxes.
Yeah, but it says blenders and then it says home. So maybe there's other stuff like office stuff.
Or just storage. Yeah, that was my initial thought too, but it could go. Yeah. But this is in Texas. I need to send a message to Grimes, but I'm sure he checks this stuff. Broken. But see, you know what? That's the pride of ownership. Most people now, it's one broken item.
Yeah, but maybe it broke while hauling it.
Yeah, and that unit for $1,500, you probably can take a chance. But if it's valuable, you take care of it. Like I said, ownership takes a lot. But why is there two? How come this is empty? Box spring marble top trays. It's 10 by, so this says 10 by 30, so it might be a 10 by 20 and a 10 by 10. Or they took pictures before they put it in, which would be weird.
No,
but
is it the sister unit? Because it's totally packed, so they have to get a second unit.
Sometimes I see the weirdest stuff online, but then they would say it's 2 units. I mean, I guess it could be 2 10 by 15s, and they sell it as one if it's under one contract. Okay, well, we get a better idea here. Artwork, prints.
It's a 2-sided unit.
The bike is hyper.
That's
I don't know.
Adam's saying.
So the bike, it's not too dark because you see the wall right here. So the bike is hyper. You want to Google that really quick. I don't know. I'm not familiar with that brand. I don't know. I mean, it's only at $1,600 for 10 by 30. I mean, I'll buy that all day long. I'm not sure. This unit could go either way. This is one of the units you take a chance on. Tiger prints. That's a little bit harder to sell.
So asking why you haven't given Treasure Hustlers a wrench yet.
Okay.
Melissa's asking.
I have like so many people, but yeah, I'll do them all in a second. I don't even think of this stuff, guys. When I'm doing these live things, I'm just kind of like, there you go, got a wrench. When I'm doing these live things, I'm just like,
she brought it to your attention.
Yeah, I'm just like in a zone. But we have a lot of wrenches. But yes, I mean, all my friends, I mean, I give them wrenches. So there you go. You got a wrench. You should be blue. If you're not already, you'll be blue in a second. So when I do these live opinions, I'm just like in a zone. Same thing. Like when I look at these lockers at nighttime, like Casey doesn't come and bother me and stuff. I'm just like, I'm working. I don't know. You see, this stuff is packed really good. I don't think the furniture is going to be really good because it doesn't seem like they totally took care of it. It almost looks like some kind of Roman writing. No, Holmes. Sherry Holmes. Nice dress shoes.
Yeah, it's kind of expensive.
I don't know. I would pay $3,000-$4,000 for this unit. This barbecue is huge.
What brand?
Jen Air. I guess a lot of it would have to be with the bike. If you look up the bike brand and the bike is a good brand, then I would buy this locker. Stuff is wrapped nice over here.
Yeah, this one definitely looks interesting.
Here's another stove. Brand new. What's this?
Sorry.
Man, my eyes are not working anymore. I'm tired. Yeah, so if you're in Texas, this is a good locker. Okay, Adam K. Hey, thank you for joining the channel. Thank you, Adam. We'll catch you later.
All right. Sweet dreams. Have a good day tomorrow.
Okay, so we're still got 80 people watching. They just won't leave.
People?
Yeah, I mean, as people come and go, they just won't leave. Been doing this for like 2.5 hours. Like, I expected to do a show, and like, I didn't really expect anybody to come in because it's a Wednesday. And I didn't promote it till last second. So I'm just checking some of the high auctions here. Keep smart. This is store returns right here. It looks like Power Tools, though. This is a huge gamble. If this is good store returns, there's 10, 20 grand in there. If it's just broken garbage, it's worthless. The locker is $1,500. High gamble locker, but you could take a chance with that Atlanta, Georgia. You have a Montana rookie? Oh, yeah. Andy Scal told you it's great monetization. Yeah, I don't know about the monetization, but it's actually no. I probably should be like hitting this right here. I'm gonna give you guys an ad. Let's see. See if it comes up. Ad insertion was successful. I probably should do an ad every now and then, huh? It's midnight in Vegas. That means like all my East Coast people at 3 a.m. Midnight in Vegas.
What do you mean it's midnight in Vegas? It's not, because it's 9:24, I think. Because Rene.
I know. What are you talking about, Dad? It's not midnight in Vegas. Weirdo. Am I planning to break any more baseball cards? Yes, we will. I'm actually thinking about ordering some high-end boxes and just breaking them. A lot of those sets weren't complete, sub 4. But Robert is going to do a lot of stuff on his channel. Tread said, I like you. That's good. I like you too, Tread. 12 a.m. Florida, buddy.
Somebody likes you.
I know. What's my dad saying? It's like, my dad must have bumped his head at something. Is that like when you get
What
old?
time is it? 9:24? Because that clock says 8:24.
It's 9:24. Yeah, that's I'll never change that one.
Don't worry, the time will change.
Oh, here, Robert. Here's a baseball unit.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Time to get drunk and have fun. Oh, somebody sounds like they're drunk already. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This looks like it's all cards. Baseball. And I see baseball Donruss right there. Clico, I don't know what that is.
So when you see boxes like that, is there any clue on how to know if one is old or young?
Well, so these white boxes is stuff that they insert. So,
Oh, but there's stuff even in the back. Look at that.
yeah, those are binus. So baseball's a huge gamble. So this is in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, PA. Actually, I got a friend out there I could buy it.
It's right now, the locker's 28.10.
Stop it, cardboard insanity. That's another baseball guy. So these lockers right here are huge gambles. If this stuff is all 1980s common crap, baseball, it's garbage. If this is 70s and 60s and 50s, it's thousands of dollars. I mean, let's take a look at different pictures. Right now, I only see clear boxes. Here, keep on watching if Robert sees anything. Did I miss the real video? Did you ever show the contents on tape? No, I haven't, Kevin, yet. I just haven't had a chance. Like, we're working on, like I said earlier, okay, see, like, this is 80s stuff back here, it looks like. Even 90s.
Oh, because the color?
Yeah, so we're just working on 2 deals. So we're talking to 3 different storage auction online websites. And I think we're going to partner with one of them. We actually started talking to a new one today again.
Sorry, I keep on yawning. Cardboard.
And we're going to partner with one website.
This deal, like crap. I yawned once and I can't stop. I'm sorry, guys. I know. Well, everybody keeps on talking about me yawning. I'm like, I'm so sorry. My eyes are even crying.
Yeah, we scored in the Bay Area. So we're going to partner with one online website, and we're going to start producing exclusive content, mainly like educating classes from anything, how to buy storage units, how to run a store, how to do eBay, Amazon, all that stuff. And part of the deal is with whoever we do it with, it's going to be free. So it's going to be free to the people that are part of that website. And most of the website, it's free. So it's just going to be free content to go to their website. And then we're also, so this deal is 50-50. We're talking to 3 websites. Depending on what we want to do, if we can get the right terms of what we want to do, that will happen 100%. I got 3 websites interested. And then another thing that we do, and I'm working with Twitch right now, we're about to sign contracts. It might be this week, if not early next week. So we had meetings this week. And I'm going to play poker on Twitch. That's 95% done. I'm not going to say which poker website we're going to do it with because the contracts are not signed yet. But that's 95% done.
Super exciting stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to stream about 15 hours a month. So I'm working on some really big deals. That's why I haven't been enough time with YouTube. I was going to release a video tomorrow, guys, but I just did a 2.5-hour stream, so I'm not going to edit it tonight. So the next video coming up will be Friday.
And it's a super exciting one. You'll have to check it out. Right?
I prefer storage units at life. So, okay, I'm going to answer this question. I'm going to go back to this baseball unit. Yeah, the Friday video is going to be super exciting. So, yeah. So, who asked this question? Polo Buddy said, do you prefer getting storage units online or live at actual auctions? The price of this unit right now, Robert, hold on, so I'm trying to answer this question. It's $2,800 with 14 days to go. That's high. So, okay, so somebody said, do you prefer online or live? So, like everything in life, there's benefits to everything. Now, live, you see right now, I'm looking at units all around the country. It's not that hard to hop in a plane and drive a truck back for 4 days for the right units. There's actually a unit that keeps on coming up. It's either Michigan or Minnesota, but I think it's Michigan. And it keeps on getting pulled. If that unit comes up, I'll pay $30,000 for it. I'm not going to say what it is, but if I do buy it, I bid on it. I already was bidding on it at one time, I think $11,000.
Oh, really? You didn't even tell me?
Yeah, you do. That's the unit me and Dave Jr. talked about, remember? I don't want to say because I don't want to give it away. But if we do buy it, there's going to be a video on it. So, and it's an amazing unit. And if we
Half
do,
of his conversation's like, remember I told you? No.
yeah, she has Alzheimer's too.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. You have
think
Alzheimer's.
you have these conversations with me.
So hey, by the way, everybody take a time. If you haven't thumbs up the video, thumbs up, and also don't be afraid to give us a super chat or join the channel if you like these kind of educational videos. So so the benefit from online, I can see units all over the country, but I'm also competing with all over the country. Plus, I'm competing with the people that have a 9-to-5 job and they buy a unit and then they go do it on the weekend. Where with live auctions, if there's an auction Tuesday at 11 o'clock, well, Joe Blow, who has a job and is just trying to do it on the side, he probably has to be at work at that time and he doesn't come out to compete with me. Also, on live auctions, I get to smell the units, which sounds funny, but it's actually a big deal. So there's benefits to both. I like both. Ups and downs for both. If there's a killer unit, like a $30,000 unit, I'd rather have it live because I'll probably pick it up for $10,000. If it's that $30,000 unit you see, like I said, it's either in Michigan or Minnesota, I forgot. And I'm going to drive all across the country and bid $30,000. If that unit was live in Minnesota, I would never bid on that unit. So, like I said, drawbacks and benefits to everything in life. There's always a yin and a yang. So I'm looking here, so that almost strikes me like maybe it was a dealer.
Yeah, Robert's saying he doesn't see anything that indicates any good stuff. If a gamble,
I haven't seen nothing.
At that price.
Yeah, and see, also here is a box of cards with no top, and he just puts it in a letterbox. That's not a good sign.
Oh, good eye, good eye.
I'm gonna enjoy. Oh, here's some baseball. So here's baseball, Bowman 90s. That's nothing. I can't read that blue thing. Here's, oh, what? See, I know Robin will know. What are these packs? These look like Donruss 90s too, right? So there's a few baseball guys in here right now. It's funny, I would just find this unit. What year is this box? See if somebody sees what year this is. But, I mean, I think this is 90s too, 90s
So
Donruss stuff.
1991 Bowman.
This is 99 Bowman? It says Donruss, but okay.
That's what somebody's saying.
Okay.
But maybe they're talking about something else.
Why don't you talk to really departments of companies clean properties out for them? We'll have to.
Somebody wants us to go to 1 a.m. if we get 100 people watching.
I tell you what, if you guys, if everybody right now shares the thing, if you share your YouTube and we get over 100 people watching, I'll stay on. So share the video. If we get over 100 people watching, I stay on longer. I don't care. Don Rosenbaum in 1900. Yeah, so, I mean, from my... And then I'm not a super baseball expert, but I've sold plenty of units and deals. I don't see anything good. Now, does that mean that none of this stuff is... that this stuff cannot be 50 stuff? I mean, yeah, anything could be.
Pirates saying they've been opened.
Oh, the packs? I don't think...
1901 Bowman Pier.
Doesn't matter if they open or sealed. Even if they're sealed, they're worthless. But I don't think you can tell by the photo, but... You could. So everybody share this video right now on your YouTube, Facebook, whatever you do. If we get over 100 people coming in, I have to stay. I really hope that not 100 people come in because I'm tired. For $20, I'd be a bit. You know what? I would pay $1,000 for this locker and take a chance. Because even these boxes right here. Come on. Oh, shoot. That just took me back. Even those big white boxes.
Somebody wrote 1959 Three Stooges.
Where did you see that? I didn't see that.
I don't know. Somebody wrote that though.
But these boxes right here, I got $20, $10 a box, even if it's common stuff. New collectors buy them. This one is in Philadelphia, but I wouldn't pay $3,000.
Addicted to Profit said, I'm a baseball expert and sports cards in general. Sports cards in general.
Yeah. No, you were asking Kevin about the house clean out. I don't know. House clean out is not fun. Most of the time it's junk. I just don't want to do that. Our business is at a whole different level. I mean, I have right now $181,000 listed on eBay. By the end of next week, it'll probably be over $250,000. So we're just at a different level. Now, is it good, especially when you start out? This is good, yeah. This unit is Long Beach. Specialized mountain bike. That's good.
Yeah, you said Long Beach. I'm all, what? That's in our neck of the woods.
Yeah, but it's kind of, it looks a little rough, and it's already at just 1,700, so it's just under 2,000. It's fishing gear in here. That's deep sea fishing gear. Guitar.
Well, it gives it away that's deep sea fishing rather than...
Just because how thick it is also. So fly fishing is really skinny.
Oh. Yeah, that.
And then that's a little bit more things, but I know it's not fly fishing. I prefer unseen boxes. Betty Webb just shared us. Thank you, Betty.
Thank you.
Actually, people leaving because I said I'm 20 down 73. Good. But yes, share the video, guys. And I try to read a lot of your comments, but I'm kind of getting a little bit tired, and I'm just looking at units. See if we see something exciting. I'm starting to just leave comments after the video's done. Leave comments, see if you like it. Oh, Fortune 500 companies to do cleanouts? Oh, yeah. I mean, if I get good cleanouts. Dan and Laura actually had a big auction where they had a TV company. It was so sad because Dan called me in his first. He's like, hey, we got a killer auction coming up. We probably got $500,000 worth of televisions. I don't know if it was Toshiba. I think it was Toshiba. But they sold, like, I think it was 100,000 square feet factory. They had huge solar systems, all kinds of machines and stuff.
Solar systems?
Yeah, like all kinds of crazy stuff. Pallet racking. But they had like hundreds and hundreds of TVs. And I'm like, oh, great. I'll bring trucks. We'll buy them all, you know. We'll do a starting bid of so much. And like huge 85-inch televisions right when she came. She's hot. Who is she? You're hot. Who are you?
Are you talking about me?
I'm assuming. But, yeah, so you guys know what the company did? They didn't want them to go out on the secondhand market because they were all like new models. They destroyed it.
Get out of town.
Oh,
That's
so
dirty.
That's
Yeah,
if
because
there's
I
anything
was
good in
like, I
San
don't remember
Diego.
going to that auction. I'm like, were we out of town? That's dirty.
Well, it's a company. They just don't want it to go out there. You
Oh,
know,
because it was their product?
it was their product. They didn't want to notice that they were like all the current models. They just didn't want to flood the secondhand market with it.
Wow.
So trust me, Dan was trying to get that deal. That would have been a huge commission check for him.
Yeah, that would have been a big one for us, too, if we had bought it.
Oh, Ivy will buy anything with tools in it, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's not afraid of hard work and getting dirty.
A list of 5 million between multiple people on eBay. I don't know what that means. I guess you have $5 million worth of stuff on eBay. That's pretty good. What's this? It's the shoes or crap? Boxes. See, I don't buy units like that.
Yeah, that's crap.
That really looks like somebody dumped all the garbage in here because it was cheaper to move it in than to take it to the dump. You used to see that a lot of public storage people didn't want to pay.
Wow, that's just wrong.
Let me see some more. I'm just looking for high-end. This is local stuff now. Local for us. If there's anything high-end. I mean, when I say local, within 500, within 150 miles.
What about that one? That
Which one?
one's packed.
That's the one in Long Beach.
Oh.
Just looked at.
Long Beach is 150 miles away. Oh, surfboard.
Within 150 miles. Long Beach is only like maybe 90 miles.
Really? That's it?
Here's a San Diego one for $700. Let's look at that one.
Yeah, let's look at that.
That's-
That's our neck of the woods.
You're lagging. I'm sorry. I don't watch TV because Rene and Casey is so much more interesting.
Well, thank you, thank
Thanks.
you.
To be honest, guys, I don't really watch TV anymore. All I do is work on our business. I've been working on these deals with these companies. I've been working on our YouTube channel. I prefer, well, it's different. So I like clean, modern units because that stuff sells fast. But also I like dusty units if it's super old. That's a poker set.
You would notice that.
See how expensive the units are here in San Diego? I mean, that's really not that much in there. Like, remember we looked at some of the other units?
What's this one starting at? Where's that?
It's right now, it's $730 with 15 hours to go.
Dang, there's like nothing really in it.
So when people say prices...
So yeah, see, people are always like, oh, you guys over exaggerated. It's like, oh, look at what we're dealing with here.
Somebody asked if Mary... Chad Lemon, come on, man. Does Mary Padian enjoy playing air hockey in a nice air hockey table? Maybe you take her.
Oh, and then, no, he was asking also, does she prefer men that are tall? Like,
Those are weird questions, man. It's like, you know, send her emails, but she gets like 10,000 emails a day like that, so...
you're not the only one asking that question. Everybody is.
Yeah.
All the guys.
And no, I cannot give you Mary's number. I'm just going to answer all the questions. I cannot forward your messages. It's like, come on, man. You can. I would send her email or Instagram, but like I said, there's a million messages like that. And I don't know if
Go up again. What's
Mary
that say?
Padian
No
prefers
what?
air hockey. I don't care.
Go up a little. What's that sign say? No parking? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no parking SDG. They stole an SDG sidewalk sign. That's not a good sign. Yeah, so it's a little bit of fishing gear right here. It looks... I don't know. It has some fishing rods.
Oh.
Light ones. I don't know. $730 is a lot of... $730 is still a day to go.
Yeah, that's pretty expensive.
Yeah, I barely watch TV. I work on... I told my wife, Rene answered my question. I'll let him semi-famous here. Funny. Yeah, so... what was I saying? I know nothing about Mary like that, and I really don't care. I have real first world problems. Just being honest. Sorry. One thing we definitely do on our channel, we keep it real.
Oh yeah.
So, but I can tell you that Mary
Do you want
gets.
to hear something really good that's real?
Oh boy.
No, it's a church one.
No, we're not preaching. This is not a
No,
preacher.
it's just really cool. Okay, so they were saying on the Christian radio station today that the average American sits at red lights 6 months out of their entire life. Can you imagine wasting that much time? So anyways, they said, what would happen if the people started praying for the church or for the people in the church? How amazing would that be? Every time you're stuck at a red light, pray. I just was like, poof. That was mind blowing. I don't know. It spoke to my heart, and I was like, I've been sharing that all day because I just thought that was a really cool idea on what to do with your time at seeing a red light. Instead of getting frustrated, why not pray?
That's why I don't stop at red lights.
That's why Rene runs them.
Yeah. I only watch TV now. NFL, Chicago PT, Chicago Fire. Other than that, it's all YouTube. Yeah, same thing here. I mean, I watch some A&E stuff, and then obviously because I want to see the different shows they do. But I mean that's very rarely, like maybe once a month. Or I usually watch their website. Yeah, I think that's just a regular kid's bike. That's just a regular kid's bike. It's not a real motocross bike. I think it's hard to tell from the side. It might be. It has a Honda logo on it, but
how much is this one right
it's
now?
at $330. It's not bad, but it's 15 hours to go. But it looks like
What
most of the
city?
stuff been taken out. I don't know,
San Diego. That one actually looks.
Don't
quite
close your
interesting.
eyes at the red lights. Hey, it makes it fun sometimes. But and then I will watch football. I'm a Dolphins fan, so I always got the. Come on, what happened?
He's a Phoenix Suns fan. If they were doing better, he'd be telling you I watch basketball too. But
Yeah. So now I'm just checking in our area. If somebody else.
What's that?
This one, 190?
Mm-hmm.
Brawley, California.
Oh, Brawley. I thought it was San Diego.
There's a good antique locker in there. This is actually a good looking locker.
Thanks.
A lot of boxes. Looks antique-ish. It's only the $190. Oh, that's a good locker. Brawley's like a desert city, I think.
Yeah, I thought it was San Diego.
Yeah. So I will do this for hours and hours and hours. The one thing,
Not the one in Coachella Valley. Isn't that right there by Palm Springs, which is money?
Here, alcohol and stacks up. And I talked to Storage Treasures the other day, and I said I wish they do a highest first auction to search. Because I'm not interested in a lot of the cheap lockers. I want to see the highest stuff first. Milwaukee Fuel. Oh, that's interesting. It's only $340. Cards. Some kind of company. Maybe computer repair shop. Go Suns. Yes, Arizona Dog. I missed the good old days with Steve Nash. All right, guys. I'm getting tired. I've done this for almost 3 hours, so I was supposed to do it for an hour.
He's got the gift of gab.
Yeah, well, it's fun. We looked up a lot of stuff. We got a bunch of new members today. Thank you for everybody who joined the channel. Thank you for all the super chats. Let's put one more ad in there. You guys watch an ad really quick.
Where did they see the ad at?
It just pops out on the screen for a second. They have to watch it for 3 seconds. I can go back.
Can they hear us talking while it goes up?
Uncle Rico would have once stayed in 83 if Coach would have just put him in. Yep. Uncle Rico, best quarterback ever that never got to throw a ball.
That's funny.
You know what it's from, right?
Yeah, Napoleon Dynamite.
Napoleon Dynamite, that's right.
Uncle Rico.
If you guys watch our store videos, you'll see a Napoleon Dynamite item that makes me pretty good money.
Yeah.
Thank you, Irene. Thank you, Addicted to Profit, Arizona Dog. Hey, Arizona Dog, I'm going to call it right now. Steve Nash, best point guard of all time. Best true point guard of all time. I said it, and there you go. Deal with it. Thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate you guys. And Friday morning, I don't know if I'm going to do it morning. It's probably going to be, my dad said there's no ad. Oh, it's because you subscribe. I don't think you have to get, if you join the channel, you don't get exposed to the ad. That's another benefit of being in there.
Treasure Hunter says there's no ad either.
Oops. No ad? No pop-up ad? Nothing. Let's see. Let me try this one more time. Ad insertion was successful.
Sorry to you, Sam, when you eat all the freaking chips. Tatiana would be pissed if he did that. She'd be like, those are mine for my lunch.
Oh, somebody said you might like these pins in the picture of me. That's funny. Oh yeah, I don't know why there's no ad coming. Maybe we broke YouTube by being on too long.
That's when we were up there in not Big Bear, but the other mountain city.
Well, now you said a city. Now you meant Lake Arrowhead.
Like Arrowhead, and that's when he's like the Johnny with the axe.
I don't know, Ricardo, best defensive end.
Johnny.
Yeah. No ads for life. No, sometimes it will do ads live. It's an insertion for ads. Let me see. I've done it before.
So we're learning.
Oh, it's because the preview player has to be playing. So, okay, what's that? Let's just, you know what? You guys can help me test something. I know that the channel is going down to only 64 viewers because I keep on saying I'm locking on. Okay, watch this. Tell me if there's an ad. I want to watch our channel right now. Team Bargain Hunters YouTube testing team. We should get like a code name for the team. Everybody's part of the team. I still don't see a stupid ad. No ad on our channel. Are we caught up with this player?
Should we make that? Like a rain sound. You know, and they're like, broadcasting.
We're not
Right,
testing the
Melissa?
emergency system. We're not getting paid for that. That's funny. Still no ad. That is so weird.
Okay, so we tried. Thank you guys for holding out.
Oh, I think you know what? Because I didn't sync it. I think that's why. Or before when I streamed, I didn't sync it, so I can't. That's actually ways when you do live, you can do ads in there, but it doesn't matter. I don't want to bombard you with ads anyway. I'm just giving you one in a 3-hour session. You guys can handle it. The replay might get some more. Replay only. I swear I'm lying. No, Irene. No, I think you're right and stuff, but that's actually a way because I've done it before. Where in live I can throw an ad in too. You know what? Now you guys no ad. Read my lips. You guys are funny.
Oh dear.
There was a big lots of ad earlier. Okay. So, maybe YouTube puts them in. You're both a lot of fun and very interesting. Thanks for your time. No problem. Thank you for coming
So
in.
has Rene ever built me a cake? Nobody's bought me one. He's bought me a cake.
I ate her cake.
Yeah.
Like, I bought her cake and then I ate the cake. And I'm like, look, I bought you cake.
Oh, no,
I gifted you cake.
I'm going to have to be on keto for my birthday. No cake.
Do we have cake at home? No, I want cake.
I know. Why are you talking about cake? I'm dieting. We have to go to Oklahoma in 3 weeks.
Do we still have salami and bread?
Yeah.
We might have some salami and bread.
Just eat salami and cheese, no bread.
This actually made me really tired. I was supposed to do this for an hour and then work on other projects.
I know. And, you know, it's past my bedtime. I gotta get up early in the morning.
It says the preview player has to be at the life point in the stream.
Are you killing everybody with this boring stuff?
Hey, this is live, man. You figure this stuff out. I hope it's not an ad for Canada Storage Wars reruns.
That's a funny one.
Funny. Actually, our channel's going up again. At 66 people. But we're down to like 61.
Oh.
So funny.
Yeah, because now we get goofy, the more tired we get, right?
Yeah. All right. Well, it's okay, guys. I'm going to go. I'm tired. Right. Thank you for watching.
Yep, no bread, right? Somebody has to be no bread.
Well, stock. You two don't eat bread. I'm going to have some bread and salami. This body doesn't naturally keep it so good. Thank you for all the moderators. I don't know who's still here. Melissa, BH left earlier. Treasure Hustlers.
Melissa went home or went to bed earlier.
She did. I thought I still saw more. Okay, well, whoever's known, she's still there a minute ago.
Oh, okay.
So, everybody who stayed, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the people that joined the channel. If you watched the replay and you guys want to keep on getting knowledge, bargain royalty. Thank you, Scott. Join the channel. It only costs you $5 a month. You're going to get all kinds of extra special benefits on it. When we do these things, all my channel members will look up your units first. So that alone, you basically get a month of consulting for $5.
Wow, that's cheap.
Yeah, people that did super chats today, thank you. I really appreciate you guys. And people, press Control Alt Delete twice. Don't do that. And people that just, were interacting, making the chat fun and all that stuff, we thank you also.
Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Friday, eat at 8 a.m. or 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific. I haven't decided what time I'm going to do it.
You guys have to check out the video on Friday. Super exciting. You're not going to believe what Renee's going to put up.
I want everybody to share it. There was a unit and went for $28,750.
Yeah.
We were bidding on it. I can't tell you if we got it or not. But you want to watch that video. So it's going to come out Friday.
Check it out. Super exciting.
And we'll be back Sunday for another Q&A session. So Sunday we won't look at auctions unless a member requests it. So member, if the rights are requested, we'll do Q&As. But now I'm trying to find my right here. Actually, what am I talking about? Right here. Good night, guys. God bless you. We all love you. Actually, we love you all. Stop streaming. Stop streaming. Stop streaming.